I am Marwan Cameron, and this is the Conduit. All right, y'all. It is Friday night. You know what it is. Friday night.
What it is.
There we go. There we go. Get your mic closer, girl. It is Marwan and Sabrina. Sabrina and Marwan, this is the show on Friday night.
Sabrina.
Where we eat and have a conversation after a long week.
Yep.
Yeah, salute. All right. It has definitely been a long week, but we are happy to be here again. Yeah.
Cheesy.
Cheesy?
Lots of cheese.
Oh, boy. This is show number 3, huh? Starting to get them in the books pretty quick here. They starting to pack up, huh?
Yes, sir.
You know, 3 weeks in, 2 weeks of eating. What do we got today?
Today we got that, what you call it, that zag.
That zag? That's a special zag, right? That's your birthday lasagna.
Yes.
From Pastor Ellington's mom.
Thank you.
That deserves 2, right?
Yes.
All right. What else we got?
We got some steak up here.
Where'd that come from?
Where'd it come from? The pastor's mom.
There you go. Keep it coming. What else we got?
Then we got some elegantly placed Alfredo.
Where'd that come from? Anthony's.
Shout out to Anthony's.
But who brought it? Miss Deborah?
Yes.
Oh, man.
So I was going to say, shout out to Deborah. Thank you from Anthony's.
What else we got?
Come on, tell me what we got.
Oh, you don't even know what that is?
It's some chicken and it's looking good, but what is it?
Oh, man, it's some, I don't know what kind of chicken it is, but, you know, that came from Miss Deborah, too.
Thank you for the people for providing this meal tonight.
Can I get one for the corn? Because I made the corn. Hey, it's not a high bar. I'm just saying.
He said, hold up, but they corn up there.
Hey, look, you know what? I had back surgery on Wednesday, so, you know, folks be looking out for me. So I appreciate everyone, you know, taking care of me this week, making sure that I get fed, you know, that I got my stuff. Yeah.
Got my stuff?
That's right. That's right. And Pastor's mom made that steak last week, and it was so good. I was like, well, you know, I'm not gonna be able to do anything for myself because I'm gonna have this surgery.
Blink.
That's right. Big old blink, pouty lip, and everything. And she was like, well, you know, if you bring it, I'll cook it. I was like, all right, you sure? She was like, bring it over here. So I was like, well, you know, I like them pork chops. Now the pork chops are in the fridge because it's just too much food already.
Yes, yeah.
So she made these big old 1.5-inch pork chops.
Yeah, those look bomb.
I may have had one last night at about, I don't know, 1 in the morning.
Go ahead.
You know, it was good, but I couldn't sleep, you know. Well, actually, I went to sleep because I was on medicated and I woke up.
Sleep, but then I did sleep, but then I didn't sleep for a minute.
And I was a little bit, I was a little hungry. That's all I'm saying, you know.
Okay.
And then the steak, I didn't touch that, but I did have a little nibble.
All right, let's say the prayers because I need to eat.
Oh, okay. So you tell the story walking. Well, it's your night. Oh, I did it last week. Oh, yeah. Yo, you on the spot now.
Do the people want to hear?
Well, God want to hear it.
Lord, I want to thank you for this meal tonight. I want to thank you for the healing upon us today and the strength in the future and to heal our community and nourish our body. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
That's my favorite, yeah.
Well, you know what they say, the Lord knows your heart, because if it wasn't for that, he definitely going to hell.
Who?
What?
It's the camera.
It's the camera? What's that like?
Mm-hmm.
It's hidden?
Mm-hmm. I just didn't warm enough, but it's good.
Well, you're going to have to warm mine up because, you know, I like my food hot. But before you go, though, try the chicken. You got to try everything first.
I am. This is good.
It's like that? Mm-hmm. Oh, man. You know, it takes a while because you're trying to, you know. What'd you say, pause? I'm tripping. I don't even have my glasses on. You know, I can't even see the food.
So it is a glass step a night.
Wow, you pulled them joints out quick.
I can't see.
What are you trying to see? What are you looking at?
Make sure I'm eating.
You can't identify the food if you don't have your glasses on?
Let's try this. So I apologize. It is pretty disgraceful. I did put a little bit of A1 sauce, but only because
Apologize to the pastor's mom
I
for that.
apologize.
That's
Because this
just
is fall off the. This is I have never had steak except your steak that just be melting in the mouth, and so I know it's delicious. It's just I just wanted on the other tip of my tongue to have some of that A1 taste. You know what I'm saying?
some. I mean, it's like bathing in it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna put a little bit in there. I'm like, boy, she got a generous pour. You putting it on like
It don't need it though.
no, it don't need it. It's good. So yeah, you got to try that chicken. That chicken is really good.
I'll get there.
Oh, I know you will. I know how you do. I've seen it.
I seen it.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Rob said, looking good.
Looking good. Mm-hmm. Oh, I see what you're trying to do with your phone there.
Because I can't see.
Good evening, guys. Looking and sounding good. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. You also said,
oh, it's a sin against the state.
It is a sin against the state.
Calling me out.
That's a big sin. She poured it liberally, too.
No, I didn't. I said, oops.
Democratically.
What?
Expeditiously.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. All of them things. Blasphemy. You know, when you do stuff like that, go and get the cane. No. Well, see, you using A1 anymore. This shouldn't even be in the house.
Everything should be cooking, just melts in your mouth. Okay.
Try their chicken.
Oh, yeah, you said this chicken thing like 29 times, but that lasagna. I don't be eating lasagna a lot. Sorry if I'm like, but it's good. All right.
It is what it is. They're good.
It is what it is. Smells like
What, you trying to smell the molecules? Why are you sniffing so hard?
Uh-oh.
What you think? Now, you cook a lot. Can you tell what kind of seasoning is on there? What's that sauce? Because I couldn't figure it out.
It's like the Asian sauce or something. Okay, like I'm not. It's called that. I thought. Maybe not. But it's like
wow.
The zesty. It's not even too spicy, but it's like.
So Sabrina will be in diversity training on Monday.
I was about to say, should I say Pacific Islander? Never mind.
I think you should just enjoy the chicken. That's just getting worse.
Yeah, it tastes like something good, and I didn't mean that.
So
not
yeah,
that I didn't mean it. I meant what I said, but I didn't mean it to be
yeah, I know you did. Diversity training on Monday. She'll be in all week. How is it?
I don't mind diversity training.
What is in there? Is it like onions? What do you think? You had Wingstop today, so in comparison, what do you think?
Well, there were two different wings.
I know.
This is delicious.
It's delicious? Mm-hmm. Which one you like better?
This is good. I
mean, you can tell the truth. You like the other one better. You're like, yeah. It's
because
good.
They're different. I can like them the same. You know what I'm saying? Like the other one is hot wings.
Oh well, that's a whole different thing. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You want to put some hot sauce on there?
No, that wins in my book.
So we should say what tonight's sponsor. Let's have a sponsor. Tonight is Great Ma's pepper sauce.
I said no. Let me put
by Marlon. So Marlon is working on his hot sauce. If you know, at the end of last year.
I'm not looking like this.
Yeah, we gave him $1,000 toward his hot sauce business.
Do you have
to get it going?
Open?
You can open this one.
All right, because I will.
Okay, do it then.
Sauce flavor before the burn. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Great mind. Okay. All right, Marlon. I see you now. Okay.
He actually brought me a third bottle because I like my symmetry.
Happy Friday, everybody! Happy Friday.
For sure. So how was your week? We didn't actually spend a lot of time together this week.
You know what? It was rainy. Last week was busy. This week was like busy. It was busy, but it was more rainy than super busy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. How does it smell? Does it smell spicy?
I think I got a little
Oh boy.
spice molecule in my nose. Let's see that. Do you put hot sauce on steak? Uh, pastor's mom is probably like, "Oh, you doing all types of stuff to my
A1
steak
hot
today."
sauce.
Ooh,
You might as well just put some ketchup on and just call it a day.
oh, I done put
She
too
ain't gonna cook
much.
for us no more if you're gonna keep doing stuff like that.
I know,
Girl,
and
what happened to that piece of chicken?
I
Looking like a
ate.
graveyard.
Is that not what a chicken is supposed to look like?
No,
Like
I get it, but I just told you to try it. It was already gone.
if your
I
chicken
turned.
doesn't look like this and you come over, I ain't gonna say anything, but just know in my head I am judging if there's still meat on it.
I
I'm
know, but I
sorry.
turned for a second and it was gone.
You're welcome.
You suck that thing like sang soon. Finish him.
See, that's a good one to put on there.
Yeah.
That's a good
Flawless
one.
victory.
All right, Marlon. What is it? Is it supposed to be hot? Mm.
Remember what it says, right?
I just want to know what's
Flavor
in it.
before the burn.
And you do have flavor. The burn's coming.
Yep, you're on your own on that because I don't.
That's delicious, though.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Said the flavors there. Oh, the burn's coming. You feel the
Mhm.
burn?
No, it went away real quick.
Did it? Yeah, I'm gonna have to take your word for it.
Wow. Marlon,
Mm-hmm. He grows his own
what
peppers.
you got in this? Come on. Tell me what you got in there. He's probably like,
Oh, it's like KFC. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You can't give away the recipe.
I just want to know because that was actually very delightful. Because unless I'm just when you're into something,
Mm-hmm.
you're more aware of what you're doing. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm just waiting for you to finish a full thought.
I'm gonna have another little bit because it's like I tasted and then the heat did come. It was like a good taste. It almost was like I'm gonna taste. I'm so sorry again, Pastor's mama.
I mean, at this
Your
point, you might
steak
as well
don't
just
eat
get a
it.
spoon and just drink your sauces.
I should have.
Wow.
Your steak is falling. Like, look, it's the most tenderest steak I've ever had in my life. Delicious, flavorful. Girl, you did that. All right, let me taste this again. That's some good hot sauce. Hey, Marlon, where can I get your hot sauce from? I think I want a bottle. No lie, my son loves hot sauce.
Really?
That's actually pretty delicious.
Yeah, I believe these are $8.50 a bottle.
Mm.
So if you are interested, you can get a hold of us,
It
and
has like a good taste.
yeah, we'll make sure you get a bottle.
I will.
Oh, I was telling the audience, but okay.
Well, how are you feeling?
I'm just waiting for you to, at least get a little taste so you can eat this lasagna.
No, let me know. Let me know.
Oh no, you was like, we
Let me
need
know,
to pray because I need to eat.
But I was about to tear it up, so let me know.
Oh, you're about to tear it up?
Nobody
Like
was
you
going
weren't already doing that?
Exactly. I wasn't about to go anywhere, so that's what you let me know.
No, I appreciate you. I see you.
All right.
There you go. So yeah, it's been a long week. But Friday is here. We got some good news that I will share with everyone in a little bit. We definitely got a good video for Sabrina tonight, so I can't wait to show her this one. Huh? So it took me a minute. I had a few, but I'm like, that's not good enough.
Because it's bomb and it tastes good, but a little bit more would be nice.
What you talking about?
What you talking
Is
about?
that?
Liz?
I told you.
I think I'm gonna heat mine up too.
So Pastor's mom made this lasagna, right?
Eat it, but
This lasagna might be
I
20
got this
pounds.
warmer.
Is it 20 pounds? That lasagna is you want to oh no, I think it's dripping from the bottom. You can't bring it in here. Mm-hmm. Oh man. Oh, well, see, you should dance for the camera if you're gonna dance for the food.
No, that's food special.
That's too much. Well, she's over here dancing. So if you know Sabrina, she likes her food. She takes it very seriously. I'm not sure what the children have to do with it, but okay.
Because I used to be so picky, and now I eat like like shoot, that food's about to, like I eat like the food might start running from me.
Well, I don't know why that would be necessary. I suppose that happens. So what else happened this week? Oh, thank you. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, we got some stank on that now. Now I can finally try it. I just can't try cold lasagna, you know? So shout out to Rob because he went and drove in from Port Orchard to pick this up and bring it to the house. Man, it's like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. You know, first it's too cold, now it's too hot. Now it's like lava up in here. How long did you put it in there for? Look at this. Look at this lasagna. Can you see the smoke? I can't bite that. How long did you put it in for? That's why I'm not eating it. So I'll say, Sabrina, can you grab me a cup of coffee? Okay. So she comes back with the coffee. The coffee, she can't barely hold the cup, handing it to me, getting ready to burn everybody and herself. Talking about, is that good? Like, yeah, it'll be good in about an hour and a half when it cools off. I'm like, how long did you put this in the microwave for? Well, what do you tell me? You tell me something crazy. 5 seconds longer than it's supposed to. More like 5 minutes more. Well, you make that coffee so hot it could cure COVID. You make some COVID coffee.
So I do appreciate all of the food givers at this time.
The food givers. Wow.
Or the food makers.
There you go. You want that?
Wow, thanks.
You could just say no. No, I don't want that.
I didn't know I was on the camera crawling up in there.
Now, see, her her lasagna is not smoking. My lasagna is smoking.
But you told me. So then
you could see it when it came out that it was smoldering.
Can we get you a fan?
No, just gonna sit here and look at it for a while. Because that's all I can really do. I can look at yours because yours is actually edible.
How was everybody else's dinner? It's not though. It's not even hot. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even heat it. Yep, mine is the same temperature.
Oh wow.
See, so yours is warm and mine is just still the same.
Hmm. No, I'm talking about the taste, not the heat. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
I can eat the whole pan good.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, you got to see this pan. This is like the big foil pan. You know, the Thanksgiving pan, right? So I told Pastor's mom that, you know, Sabrina's birthday was coming up. She's getting ready to, Pastor's mom getting ready to go back home. So she'll be gone by the time your birthday's here. So I asked you what you wanted. And you were like lasagna. You made it happen.
Thank you.
Mom
And I'm
put
actually
it down.
glad for that. I was double thinking earlier. I was like, "What is lasagna really I want?" But that's literally hitting the spot, filling my soul. My soul's happy right now. Like thankful. I can.
You could what?
I was gonna say get down and pray, but I didn't mean to be offensive. Like,
why would that be offensive?
I don't know. I'm thankful.
Okay.
Okay.
So she's so thankful she can get down and pray, but she doesn't want to be blasphemous.
Like, I hope you be praying on a daily, girl.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that doesn't sound like the truth.
I do. It's not funny. Can we talk about something different?
Just asking questions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't even want to try that after this.
Well, you gotta try it though.
Well, I will.
It is good. But I mean, you know, it's not homemade lasagna, but it is good.
Okay.
You know. I think next Friday we're just going to have salad. This is ridiculous.
Salad. We
Uh,
can do a good salad.
we got enough carbs here for the whole month of October.
And that's okay. I
No
mean,
children. It's
October
not.
is almost over.
No, I said for the whole month.
Like
Like we
1
make it
month.
up for lost time.
Rob, what you thinking about?
Mm.
I said, Rob, what you thinking about? Okey-doke.
Yeah, I wanted to save you one of those pork chops,
Mhm.
but I failed.
Mm.
What do you think about that?
Mhm.
That's good.
Mhm.
I was waiting so long for this food. Now I'm not even hungry. You know what I'm saying? Don't you hate that?
That's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
You should have had something. A little snack.
Well, I did. I did. I had a hunk of steak earlier.
Had a hunk of steak.
It was like 6:30. I was like, man, we're not gonna eat till like 9:15. I might have to eat a little something,
Mm-mm.
just a little.
Sorry, y'all. I'll be trying to eat proper with some manners, with some elegance. But once it starts tasting good, it kind of goes out the window.
Mm.
I'm not doing bad though.
Oh, you good? Do you? Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, that's good. So you wanna start that video? I got a good one.
Mm,
Yeah,
mm.
got
All
a
right,
real good one.
let's start the video, y'all.
And you know what? We're gonna watch it twice because I got a male perspective and a female perspective because you were talking about that, right?
Mhm.
So we'll watch it twice and see what each one has to say. Which one you want to watch first, the female or the male? You just said go ahead. You didn't make a choice.
Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna just enjoy this food here. You press play and I'll watch what comes on.
Wow.
Okay. You know what?
Ladies first?
There we go. That's exactly what I wanted to say.
I don't think it is, but
No,
okay.
it is.
Oh, it was, really. I took the words out of your head.
You did.
All right. Do y'all believe that? Because I don't know if I believe that or not.
Well, I should hit the game then
Go and get the cane.
on you.
On me. Why? Because I didn't believe you? All right. This one is crazy too. So let's go ahead and get this one going. We got it all set up tonight. Everything worked out really well.
Pause.
I haven't even started it.
I don't know how many times I can say it. I am so thankful for this.
Yeah.
There are some meals that I'm just thankful for, and it's a meal like this. I don't eat pasta every day. My family doesn't always want pasta, like maybe spaghetti
Mm-hmm.
once, twice a month. But this right here,
This right here.
this right here,
This right here.
I said this right here.
You mean this right here?
I said this right here. Do we hear me? This is good. Both of them are good.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, right?
But shoot, when it's home cooked, that's with love.
For real. And she made all on the same day. The lasagna, the steak, and the pork chops. I mean, she threw down like it was Thanksgiving
Mm-hmm.
on a Thursday. Thanksgiving is on Thursday. So
That's how I
very
was
much
gonna
like
say.
Thanksgiving.
On a Thursday. And then I was like, wait, hold up.
That was not in your mind. I don't believe you. Oh, you saying for real?
Y'all, now he's trying to tell me what's on my mind.
I'm just telling you, I just don't think that's what popped in your head.
That I was gonna say on a Thursday.
No, you might have said that, but not the connection to Thanksgiving, which was on a Thursday.
Okay, so maybe it wasn't the connection to
Exactly.
Thanksgiving, but I was gonna say on a Thursday, and for some reason my mind stopped me and looked funny. So I'm guessing I already knew.
Oh, look, and you're not even looking at the chat. Rob
Mhm.
said this is a lot of carbs and no one wants just a salad.
Oh man, I
Well,
just bit my tongue.
why? You want to
Because
participate in the show? What's going on with you? How'd you bite your tongue?
I was so excited about this meal that I want every bite. I bit my tongue. I was like, that's not part of the meal.
Look, ain't no one gonna take it from you. You're gonna be all right. You're in a safe space. Wow.
All right. Let's get to the show.
He said, well, we got chats we got to get to
What's
first.
up, Rob? Anybody else want to comment? Give us some feedback.
No, because you ain't
Let us
reading the
know.
chat.
I looked at it.
And you didn't say nothing. You know, there's like 4 chats in there.
Because Rob said,
So read that one.
the way Sabrina heats stuff up, you would be lucky to eat before 9:45. You see that?
Oh, man.
That's why.
It was for you. It had your name on it. So I
I'm
figured
just
I'd put
kidding.
that one up there for you, you know?
Because it was hot, huh?
You got one more.
Where?
Here it comes.
It's the same one, so thank you.
I don't know why it's coming through double. The chats are coming through double on YouTube.
No.
I don't know. All right.
The other one says that's a lot of carbs and no one wants a salad. You read that one already?
Yeah, that was when you were biting your tongue.
All right. He said salad. I said,
yeah, that like we ain't doing that, huh? We ain't having no salad.
Ooh. Must have been some hot sauce left in there.
Yeah, you've been pouring it. You smell this hot sauce.
That is a delicious hot sauce. No lie. Not gonna lie. There's some nasty hot sauces. My son, for his birthday, he loves hot sauces, so I'm not sure what show it is, but there's this show where people go on and they eat these hot sauces, and it goes all the way to the most hottest hot sauce, and his aunt bought him these hot sauces. One is called The Last Dab. I thought it wasn't even funny. My tongue hurt so bad, but that's good. It's like a hot, like the perfect type. Like when I'm thinking of it, I don't really know Marlon, but I'm thinking like that might be how he likes his food. Like he likes to taste his food, but with a little spice. Like, maybe, you know, if you're eating your food and you put some hot sauce on it, that's how that tastes, because it's like some flavor. It might be some. Yeah. Okay, go on with the show.
Hey, I'm just listening to you.
Some flavor and then some spice.
Hot. I guess you might have to record a commercial for him, huh? It's hot. Get your bottle today.
I looked at you like, shoot. Marlon, my number is no. I'm just kidding. But for real, I'm gonna have to get a couple bottles.
So as always, fair use. Shout out to the Crimson Cure. Check out her YouTube channel. Now you really got to pay attention to this, okay?
All right.
Oh boy. Are you ready?
I'm gonna hold on. Oh, is this mine? Because it is now.
Sure.
Y'all hear that? This ain't an ASMR, but you know. Best of both worlds around here.
The way you did your pour. I was say, where's your Red Bull?
Okay.
No K.
No K.
The leg up like she was gonna say something silly.
This is A Game.
And welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow.
Learn, heal, and grow.
Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I am your host, femininity coach, and author of The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. Okay, this is why Black women need their baby fathers. Stop running these men off. Stop trying to raise kids by yourself because it's not working. I got a video to show you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And then I'll be back with my perspective.
All right, before we even play, what do you think this is about? No idea?
I'm listening, but I'm eating too. Something about don't raise your something by yourself, right? What'd she
Okay.
say?
I don't even think it matters. Let's just go into it. You ready?
Well, this looks serious.
Oh boy.
So I was about to make a TikTok, and my daughter came in with this.
Sassy. Mom, I'm going to tell you this before they tell you this because they're going to say a lie. Because you know how you told me men are providers and protectors, right?
Men are providers and protectors.
So that means they go outside and work.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So you know how David's dad stay home, right?
Yes.
While David's mom goes out and work.
Okay.
So they was bothering me talking about.
So you got what's happening, right?
What's happening?
She's talking to her friend, right? And she's telling her mama, you know, hey, my friend's dad don't work. The mama go to work.
Okay.
And it was bothering me, so I had something to say to him.
Ooh.
Right? And the mama here is getting ready to do a TikTok.
I'm taking another one of these. Thank you very much.
All other stuff. And I was like, that's why your dad's a bitch. And then he's like, I'm going to tell your mom, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay, but I don't want you to be mad at me because I called him a bitch because he stays home while his wife is working.
All right, pause.
Oh, no.
First off, how old is this girl?
She sounds like she's 8, 9.
Yeah, maybe 8, 9. So she gonna just call the friend's dad a bitch?
These kids are tripping.
See, when TikTok goes wrong, huh? You ready?
Mm.
Look at her reaction.
They want to speak to you downstairs.
Oh, they downstairs.
So I
They want to speak to you downstairs.
So what do
Sorry.
you do with that?
Okay, so you heard.
Your sons ever embarrass you like that? Say something in public? Ooh, mama, they fat. Ooh, mama, they stink. Something like that. Look at them. They never done that? Layla has when she was younger.
I think my nieces one time saw some little people and were like, "Oh, Santa's elves or something." Josiah did say something the other day to some boy. He was like, I don't know why I'm laughing, but
Because it was funny.
because he didn't. He was just like, "You're huge,"
And
and I didn't know what to say, and I just, well, you better tell him what your name is and why you look like that or something, you know. I don't want to give it out loud online. But,
wow. Well, it sounds
but
like
I
you
was
did.
telling him, let him know what's up. Don't let him call you that. But at first, I was shocked. I said, "Did he just say that?"
Was it a kid or an adult he was talking to?
It was a kid.
Another kid?
Mm.
So you
But
told
not
the
his age. It was like one of Jordy's friends.
so you told the other kid, don't let the little kid talk to you like that.
I didn't know what to say.
Tell him don't be no bitch. Wow. Well, here's where it comes from.
But it wasn't like that.
Oh, it
I
wasn't
did
like
not
that, huh?
say that.
Wow.
I was like more like a, huh? Oh, what? Oh no! Better tell him what your name is.
Well, you see the look on her face, right? She is not happy that the parents are downstairs. You know?
I would have said, "Shut my door, and you better tell him to go home."
You're going to send your kid back down there?
You better tell him to go home.
Wow.
Why are they in my house? I'm trying to make a TikTok too. I'm like trying to get in my zone, and you got people at my door. I'm not happy.
No, she ain't happy. All right, so let's see what she has to say.
Heard that and you heard it correctly. Little girl was cursing, number one. And listen, it's a lot wrong with the video. First of all, her mama was gonna probably do some kind of idiotic TikTok because she had propped her leg up like she was gonna say something silly. But not even getting too far into that, she's interrupted by the little girl, her little girl that comes in and tells her, okay, I'm gonna tell you this, I'm gonna tell you what's going on because they say they're gonna tell you, but they're gonna tell a lie. So she's learning to cover her tracks first. But then
That's interesting.
Yeah, I would have been just the little girl would have probably got popped real quick for saying the
But would she have? Because she's talking to her mom like she's her, like she's grown, like they on the same level.
But exactly,
You
ain't
know?
grown. So what are you talking about? Let me pop you real quick and then tell him to go home because I ain't got time. I'm about to pop it for TikTok. That's how she looked.
Wow.
what you have to understand is this little girl's concept of men that she got from her mom, because she said, okay, you know how you told me men were protectors and providers, which I don't know why problem solving and procreation is everybody skips the other two P's, but whatever. And talk about, well, you told me how men are protectors and providers. She's okay. And so that means they go out and work. Now, this is her own conclusion as a little girl. So the mother is like, okay, whatever. And so she doesn't tell what the exchange was between herself and her little friend, which is obviously a boy, about what she was saying to them. She was automatically a victim. This is a little girl that has learned how to do this and disrespects her little friend's father by calling the man a B.
And just straight out,
That's terrible.
Like she telling the story
That's
like they at the
terrible.
hair salon, Yeah, girl. I was at the house and he wasn't going to work. He was just sitting on the couch. I'm like, your dad's a bitch, That's what I said, Mom.
Maybe they heard it. She heard it before or something.
Well, she heard it from her mom.
Yeah.
Right? Because you could tell with the tone. Like Layla doesn't talk to me like that. You know what I mean? Uh-oh.
No, that little girl's tripping for real. Like she in there just like acting grown.
Mm-hmm. And she wasn't even on camera. And you got the motions and everything. You put the hand on the hip, did the whole little teapot.
She sound like they downstairs. You need to come handle this something.
Him downstairs.
And saying, and the reasoning behind it was he doesn't go outside to work. The wife does. So therefore, I've concluded as a little girl that this grown man.
What you want? He got to play Madden, right? What you want him to do?
What happened?
He's got to play Madden. That's why he can't go to work. NBA 2K2. 22.
Oh, nah.
What? Madden's on. Can't go to work right now. Go ahead.
You better make sure them chores are done before that Madden turns on. Or if you staying home, then you doing some of them home duties. You ain't just sitting on your ass.
What? There's a new season.
No. I'm about to get serious.
I get to call him a B in front of his son because I have a concept as a little kid based on something my mama told me about what men are supposed to be and what they're supposed to be doing.
Oh, hold on. I had to pause because I was looking down and I was like, did she pull out a strap? She get ready to whoop somebody. I get caught it out the corner of my eye. Like the kid ain't even in the room. She's so triggered. She getting ready to whoop somebody. That's her fan though. Now, never mind the fact that he could be working. For all we know, he work at home. He works remotely. You don't have to go. That doesn't mean just because he's at home doesn't mean he's not working. But all of that is irrelevant to the fact that this little girl has assumed that she gets to call a grown man the B word in this disrespect of his masculinity and manhood because of she observed that the mother goes out and works and he doesn't really go out, presumably to work. And like so said, now it's
just what she presented.
It's just what?
Like just what she's assuming, right?
Who's assuming that?
The little girl from what she sees, not what she knows.
Well, and what she was told, right?
Okay.
I mean, her mom, that's what her mom taught her, right? She started off with, Mom, you know how you said men are protectors and providers, right?
All right.
See what I'm saying? So she's got to come up with that because that's what her mom taught her. And then she's having that conversation. You know what I mean? We wonder where these kids get it. And they getting it young. She's 8 getting it.
Want to talk to the mom, and this is how you know there's no man, because they want to talk to the mother. She doesn't say, well, we're going to wait till your father get home, or what. She doesn't even reprimand the little girl for cussing like that. She doesn't even, we wouldn't listen. When I was growing up,
She was just watching her, like, kick her. You have no reflex on that. She had no reflex.
No, they were having a conversation like 2 grown adults, like they were friends. You know what I'm saying?
But the little girl is a little girl. There should have been some type of reflexive action.
Well, I mean,
thrown the chair real quick, kicked her.
Throwing the chair. If I'd have said a word like that, you know, I'd have woke up the next week. I remember once I called my dad by his first name. I was mad, right? I was like, yeah, okay, Winthrop. He slapped me so hard, boy, I left the ground. Both feet were off the ground. I hit the refrigerator, put a dent in the refrigerator. You know, even now, you know, people will say, well, what's your dad's name? Reverend Cameron. I can't even say his first name. You know what I'm saying? I'm still traumatized from that. Yeah, it took a long time for me to say that. Yeah, I would never dare.
I wouldn't even been able to get that story out, because the first curse word, you even act like you was gonna say a cuss word. She don't even want to hear the rest of it, because you done already got popped because you said a cuss word. I don't care what you was trying to tell me.
Thank you.
You can't say it because little girls sound like a little girl. You know, she ain't sound like a 14, 15, even then. But it makes it even worse because this is a little girl. Like, she obviously little. She obviously didn't sound to be no more than about 7, maybe something like that.
That's what you said, right? 7, 8.
So this is the type of chaos that's going on in these households. And you want to run the man off for whatever your personal reasons are, but she's not getting a healthy understanding of men because she's not growing up around one. So she doesn't understand any dynamic. Not only is she a child and she doesn't understand the dynamic, she's not being shown the dynamic either, to where whatever verbiage she doesn't have to explain, she still has the experience of it. Well, my dad lived with us, you know.
What do you think about what she's saying right now? Your thoughts? Hey, you know.
My bad, but I had to throw something out there because
well, not into my food.
I was slightly getting into a coma.
Wow.
I still think the little girl's tripping, but I'm listening. I hear her.
Well, now we're listening to her. What's your thoughts on what she's saying?
Did you hear me?
No.
I hear her.
Oh, you hear her? Well, that's great. But can we get some feedback on what do you hear from her?
If you, you know, give me a boost, I will take it from there.
You need a boost? What, you trying to reach a cup in the cabinet?
She said somebody wasn't in the house. I discovered that I do have short-term memory. That's what it is. I thought I had the great memory in the world, but I have short-term memory.
You discovered you have short-term memory
within the last year.
Okay, Columbus. What else did you discover? Oh,
she
man.
said somebody wasn't in the house, or somebody was in the house, right? Like, what about the little girl? She's never experienced that or something, and so she just knows what her mama tells her. Is that what's going on?
I don't know. You tell me. It's your opinion.
It could be my opinion, but all right.
People want to know what Sabrina thinks.
that the little girl is tripping.
Well, where did that come from?
Yeah, most likely that mama.
So
'Cause
do you
the
agree
mama's
with
just
it?
looking like she probably talks to her daughter because she ain't got no friends, or maybe she do, but she trying to talk to her,
Well,
Ain't
something
ain't
going on, right? I mean, she's, getting ready to do a TikTok, and that was pretty important. She had on that old tight, tank top, getting all, nice for the TikTok, right?
And the little girl didn't even come in to say what she doing. She just started talking.
Like, yo, homie,
For real.
guess what I did?
And they downstairs.
They want to talk to you.
I for real would have probably like had a panic attack and told them, no, nobody's downstairs. No, I would have said everybody's about to get knocked out in a minute. Like no, and probably not the family, because the family wasn't in the wrong. The daughter was.
Right.
But
So now you ready to fight the family?
call me up. That's why.
They came to the house to have a conversation, right?
Ain't the time though. You saw that.
What do you mean at the time? Because they get ready to do a TikTok? Wow. Priorities.
Well, because I would have been embarrassed. Like, what am I over here doing a TikTok for? That's just me personally. And now I got people talking about, it don't seem like I'm handling my business right. My daughter's over here talking about bid this and bid that. You looking like a boo, and I'm just worried about being on TikTok. That's why personally, that's just me. Maybe she's not embarrassed, but I would have been.
Well, you can see from her face, she was definitely embarrassed.
Oh, well, I don't remember her face. Short term.
Wow. I don't even know what to do with that.
Me either.
I guess I got to make these clips shorter and shorter because of your short term. Do you remember what you ate? Oh, man. Are you really thinking about it? Do you remember what you ate?
Not at all.
Wow.
I'm trying to get comfortable.
Okay.
Because
You know what I'm saying? So I got to see Dad one time. I asked him why he don't work, and he the one that corrected me and said, "Baby, I do work. I just work here on the computer." And that's how I was able to get your birthday present. Remember your birthday present? That's Daddy bought that.
She just talking.
And you would get to explain the nuance to her, and you get to explain what men do and how men operate and what stuff is. But these little girls are growing up without any real concept of men, what they do, what men are for. She just said protect and provide, which is where you grow up and you get these gynocrats that think a man only supposed to give her money and be an attack dog. She doesn't see any of the other nuances of men, namely her father, who's the first man that she's supposed to get all of these experiences from. She's supposed to get those first experiences.
What do you think about that? What she's saying there?
I just gotta loosen this up.
Wow.
Okay.
Next time, just wear stretchy pants.
We're gonna eat the salad. I think salad.
No, we're gonna eat the salad.
The way I'm feeling. I feel happy, but it's like.
Well, okay.
It's every time I start leaning back that I'm like, well, lean back forward, girl.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like a sampler. It's not a mandatory thing. This isn't like you will finish all the food. This isn't a challenge.
You should have told me that before I started eating.
Look at my bowl. Nice and full. Just nibbling.
That's just how you eat. And this is pretty much how I eat. I'm devastated I didn't finish.
Oh, you're devastated you didn't finish? That's a strong word.
This girl just, I don't know why I don't have the right words. I think you do need to help me out and we can have a conversation. But you're looking for me to just talk. And I'm just not that type of person to have the right type of words come out of my mouth.
But they're your words, so that makes them the right words because they're yours.
No, I'll be sitting here like,
You can be pretty opinionated when you want to be.
True. When are those times?
Oh, good. It's sometimes.
Well, this type of stuff that you keep showing me, I guess, kind of makes me feel some type of way or something.
I know. That's why I should be able to, stimulate conversation.
I don't. What do they want me to say? Because if it was me, maybe that's why I hold back. Because
why?
It'll probably be bleep, bleep, bleep.
It's Friday night.
Bleep.
It's Friday. Friday
You know,
night.
I do have a sailor mouth sometimes.
Just got paid.
And this little girl. Now I'm trying to figure out the whole situation though. I'm listening. It's some of it's like new to me because there's all types of ways of thinking and living, and some of us do think that the man is supposed to be up out there working and doing all that stuff and providing, but you just never thought that anybody would say you're a bitch for not doing it. Is where I'm like lost at. This little girl is really like,
well, maybe not from a little girl,
little
but you do hear women say that, right? Dude's at home, he ain't working.
probably.
She's going to work, right? Or he's in the house and she's on welfare, Section 8, and he ain't working, he's just up in the house laying up.
Oh, he need to get out.
Well, see, there you go. So that's where that comes from. So if you're having those adult
But
conversations,
come on, he got to be contributing somehow. So I just ain't gonna be an assumer because life just ain't right for everybody. But if you could tell he's just sitting up in there doing nothing, then
but even if that's
right.
the case, that conversation probably shouldn't be being had in front of a 7-year-old, right?
Period.
So I mean, there's conversations where it's like, Layla, we're not gonna have this conversation around Layla. Now I'm a little bit more hardcore than most because, my rule is you don't curse around Layla. I don't curse around Layla. And I hear folks will say, well, that's just who I am. I can't control that. But when you're in front of the damn judge, yes, Your Honor, ain't no cursing then, so you can't control it.
Well, I think I'm pretty good. Right?
I didn't say anything about you. You don't curse around Layla.
I have a
And you've never cursed around Layla.
Professional Sabrina, and there's that
Ratchet. Oh boy. Oh boy.
This is of a male from her father by demonstration, and also by her father sitting her down sometimes and just talking to her and explaining certain things. When he hears an error in her thinking because she's a kid and she doesn't know anything, he corrects the error. No. You got that.
But he got to be in the home, right? And so if for those of you that have been checking in with us, this is our third show and you might see a pattern developing, right? I'm showing these videos that have to do with, relationship dynamics. So here we're talking about, maybe the absence of a man in the house, not being there to teach his daughter that this is not right. Obviously the mother there clearly having a conversation with a daughter that's inappropriate. Daughter's talking to her on a level that just the tone, right? She's using the vernacular perfectly. All these things are really problematic. And so we look at where we're at in our relationships. And
I wish that video could have continued.
Well, the TikTok is over.
I know.
You wanted to keep going?
I was like nosy at that point.
Wow. But how do we get back? How do we get back to strengthening our relationships? We're looking at the state of the world and, things are hard. And we're kind of got a cancel culture for each other, right?
Yeah.
That wrong. And I'm going to tell you why it's wrong. So I don't want to hear you say that anymore because, see, a father would have corrected all of that. First of all, don't be busting up in no room without knocking. Number two,
don't be busting up in the room like you the po-po.
I know you ain't somewhere cussing.
Like, I'm doing a TikTok. This is my time real quick. Like, girl.
She looked like she was in the living room. So was she putting a sign on the door? It's a TikTok.
No, she looked like she was in the room, like an office.
It's a grown-ass woman. That's a mom talking about she doing a TikTok. Don't bug me. Priorities. Just saying.
I didn't say it was me.
I didn't say you was. I thought you was full.
How you gonna disrespect a whole grown man? Even if it's not to his face, you disrespected him to his son's face. And it was a disrespect to the man, whether he heard you disrespect him or not. So do you want to call me one, or do you want to hear somebody call me one? She done heard her mama say that. She done heard her mama call her daddy that. I guarantee you. Because where did this little girl even get the concept that that word would potentially go for that situation? That the B word would be an insult to a man because she's calling him a female.
Facts. What do you think about that?
I agree. I was thinking that too in the beginning. Like the mom must have said that to her dad or something, or she must hear that. He's a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel appropriate.
You don't feel appropriate?
Cursing in front of people.
Well, you already did.
I curse in the dark.
Okay. I don't even know how to take that. Well, good thing is even if that's the case, I think you're gonna be okay.
I done tore stuff up around here today.
Oh yeah, you put it down.
Today was the day.
Are you sweating?
I was crying.
Here's a good thing. You won't remember it. You got short-term memory.
Do you understand what I'm saying? She's a little girl. So she doesn't have the wherewithal to put together that he probably working remotely. Just because he's not leaving the house doesn't mean he's not working. But she can.
Well, I was just I just needed a moment.
You want to let everyone in on the joke?
No.
No? You just need a moment.
Yeah.
You just tickled yourself.
Because I wonder, I can't imagine what I look like from the other side and over like, just drinking everything in sight.
Well, I mean, if you're going to growl like Cookie Monster or Oscar the Grouch, then yeah, it's going to be an issue.
I'm looking like, you got some cookies?
Wow.
Play that track. Or that film.
Play the track?
That film, that movie.
Okay.
The YouTube, the video. Come on.
You are feeling it.
And put together that calling a man a B word is an insult because you're calling him a woman. You're accusing him of having female tendencies or energy or actions. So she was able to discern that. She didn't just pick that up out of thin air. She got that from her mama. She heard her mama, overheard her mama either talking to her friends or talking to men and done called that man a B for whatever reason. And kids listen, kids ear hustle all the time. Even when you think they not in earshot, kids be ear hustling.
Now that's facts, right? Kids always ear hustling. Layla's nosy. Yeah. Layla want to know what you're saying. That's why I got to be careful what I say around her. She's looking, listening.
Yeah, that's true.
Your boys do that?
Oh, yeah.
Try to hear the conversation?
All the time.
They try to get in on it, contribute? Mm-hmm. Are we speaking on it?
I don't like that.
Yeah, you got to watch.
Even if it's nothing bad, still answering for me or doing this. Like, how do you know that's what I was going to say? Get out of the grown folks' business.
Well, I mean, that's really it, right? I mean, that is grown folks' business. That's really the problem.
Great.
But we're perpetuating this, right? It's not good for us. All right, let's look at the other side of it. So this is the same TikTok from a man's point of view. Let's see. Oh, go ahead, sing it.
Sing it.
You're the one that started it. It's your song.
Well, I've never been a person that can sing the words right, so I didn't want to keep going. I sing the words all wrong. I think I've sang something up in here. Maybe it was last Friday, and you were like, "That was wrong."
Hey, but you can hum your own tune, right? They're your words. It's your head. All right, this one is
Amazing Grace now.
Oh, I think you were singing that one last week too.
Oh.
Go ahead. You want to sing a Negro spiritual? Shout out to BGS. Check out his channel. Fair use. just got the cane too. I need to go get my hat. You know what I'm saying? Go and get the cane.
So I was about to make a TikTok, and my daughter came in with this.
Sassy.
Mom, I'm gonna tell you this before they tell you this, because they're gonna say a lie. Because you know how you told me men are providers and protectors, right?
Men are providers and protectors.
So that means they go outside and work.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So you know how David's dad stay home, right?
Oh, I'm gonna play it over. What's your mom wearing? What she got on?
She ready for bed.
Is that's bedtime wear?
I'm not sure, but gym wear?
That's how you going to work out at the gym?
Nowadays, these women be just. What is she wearing?
I'm asking you. You're a woman.
I'm a woman with 5 kids.
Well,
I
but
don't really fit in right now.
you don't fit in?
Maybe later.
Wow. Well, she got kids.
Well,
I don't see that in Planet Fitness. So what's she doing? So she doing a TikTok in her pajamas?
looks like some like tight shorts.
Look like it's about to be OnlyFans, not TikTok. I'm just saying.
I'm saying too. That's what I was saying. That why are you coming in?
Into the room?
Yeah. Like, hey, hold up.
So she can just go anywhere and do whatever, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you look real ready. We'll wait for Sabrina to get ready. Use 2 hands if you need to.
I know, but no, I was trying to be discreet.
Really? You were like dead silent. People can hear your brain thinking.
Oh, we had someone say,
we're live
on
on air.
doing a podcast? So I said, yeah, girl, live right now.
They gonna tune in? Send her the link.
Go check my page.
Send her the link. Tell her to tune in right now. Otherwise, go and get the cane. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to have to do that.
Ain't no.
Are you donating your brain to science when you pass away?
I hope so.
You hope so?
I really do. I wish.
Just check the box.
They need to check that. They need to check that brain right now and make sure everything's working correctly.
Check the box now. Did you renew your driver's license recently? We'll call Monday.
You want to see? I'm a donor.
Oh, you should be a donor.
Are people supposed to be donors? Because I am.
No, it's optional.
Let me see if I was
Are they
last
supposed
time.
to be donors?
Donor this time, donor last time.
Wow. So they rejected you the first time you trying again?
I'm thinking about nothing. Why think about something you're not gonna get?
No, I'm probably not. But try me.
No.
No? I really want to get it though. I want to understand your mind.
Dessert. So I don't think you're gonna
like,
get it.
huh?
Look at I'm over here on the video. I'm watching us, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm hitting the pause play, trying to fast forward it. Like, why isn't it going?
Wow. Well, because you're thinking about dessert.
All right. Oh, the cookie dough is gone?
No, there's still the cookie dough in there. You know I'm not gonna eat that.
Like a couple pieces left.
Yeah, you talk about it so nasty. It's like I'll never eat that. That thing will be in that freezer for 2 years.
Too, huh?
No, yeah. And then you push it out, make it look all nasty. Like you never have to worry about me eating that. I'm good. Well, so while Sabrina gets her dessert, we will get ready for the men's perspective on this. It's always very interesting having a conversation with Sabrina. You never know what you're gonna get. The food made your back stiff? I mean, how does that work? Maybe what? You want to come back onto the podcast?
Well, like this, so I'm trying to break it up before I get there.
The mic can be heard. I mean, you're pretty close to it. Like just because you're outside of the camera doesn't mean they're not gonna be able to hear the packaging.
All right, let's get to it. Hold on.
Oh,
I
Jesus
got a
wept.
Talk to the audience. How y'all doing tonight?
I was trying, but
How y'all doing? It's Friday night up in here. Okay, let's keep going.
go ahead, have another
Because
one.
that was so uncalled for. The
Go ahead, have another one.
Rob, gotta say something.
Well, I think you got to say something.
I know. I just like when he
Does
says
that even
something.
taste good? It doesn't even look good.
Yes. Good.
Is it? Like a rock. No, I'm good. That it just doesn't look appetizing.
Okay.
I'm saying, you want a new napkin? You good?
I just be doing the most. And so then I'll be in my head like, girl, you needed to settle down for a moment.
Settle down.
Yeah, please continue.
Okay.
Y'all watch this.
So just did you tell me to continue?
Y'all watch this right now. Watch what you're about to see.
I don't even know what I'm gonna see.
You know what my excuse is every Friday?
What's that?
It's Friday, so.
So
So play that movie or that video.
oh man. Do you have so many thoughts running through, you don't often get through a whole sentence or a thought.
Thanks, doctor. I'm having breathing issues. Technical difficulties.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and play this because I don't think I'm gonna get a complete. Really? Do you want me to play it? You grab your phone. Okay. Oh, man.
So I was about to make a TikTok, and my daughter came in with this.
Sassy.
Mom,
All right. What kind of TikTok was she gonna make?
Oh, what?
I'm just saying.
You talk about me.
Well, it just hit my head.
What's she doing up there?
I don't know. She was backing up. She's getting ready. I don't know. Bust it down
I think
challenge.
she was about
About
to
to drop it
something.
like it's hot. She was about to twerk.
Yeah.
So she's getting ready to
She
hit.
doesn't have her church outfit on. That's for sure.
Yeah. So she's about to hit the twerk tween. Twerk tween? Team twerk?
These are good.
I can tell. They're gonna be gone.
I'll tell you this before they tell you this, because they're going to say a lie. Because you know how you told me men are providers and protectors, right?
Men are providers and protectors.
So that means they go outside and work.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So you know how David's dad
So
stayed.
she's like,
Yeah,
okay.
I just thought that she was actually having the conversation with her. She's like, yeah, I did say that.
Yeah.
I told you that.
Mm-hmm. So she's like, okay, get to it. I'm trying to do my TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look at her. She's still in the pose like it. I'm just trying to get my views on.
Like, so what's up?
Stay home, right?
Yes.
While David's mom goes out and work.
Okay.
So they was bothering me, talking about all the other stuff, and I was like, that's why your dad's a bitch. And then he's like, I'm gonna
Your
tell your
face?
mom.
You said his dad was a bitch. But she didn't stop the story, right? She was like, oh, you said that?
Oh wait, she did say.
Like, girl, I'd have said the same thing.
Where her eyes?
Blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay, but I don't want you to be mad at me because I called him a bitch.
Rewind it. I want to see her face.
Your mom, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay, but I don't want you to be mad at me because I called him a bitch. Bothering me, talking about all the other stuff, and I was like, that's why your dad's a bitch. And then he's like, I'm gonna tell your mom, blah, blah, blah.
Watching the wrong one is what's happening. That's why I told you I had my glasses on. Because
You're watching the big TV?
and
that's
seconds off. Hey.
I think you're a couple seconds off.
All right, let's get it back going.
Wow. Okay. So now if you put the glasses on, that means you got to still look at the right monitor. If you put your glasses on, you look at the wrong one, you're going to have the
Just when I
same.
was looking a couple seconds later, her eyes did say like, Unless I'm tripping.
Is that what her eyes said?
That's why I'm trying to go back and see if she like did something.
All the other stuff, and I was like, that's why your dad's a bitch. And then he's like, I'm gonna tell your mom, blah blah blah. So,
But she didn't even stop the story, right? It was
She
just
just
like,
said-
really? You know?
But it
A
did
bitch, huh?
But it did show her like.
But she's still like, man, I'm trying to get my
But her
TikTok
face
on.
was also like, dang, I said that on like. You said that, like it came from her type of.
Yeah, it definitely came from her.
Because she didn't react because she must have said it right out her mouth.
Man,
I'm gonna just take the rest.
you do that. It's all yours. Help yourself. Thanks for letting me know.
You're welcome.
I'm not getting any more. I'm going to take the rest, bitch. Like, wow.
Did you want some?
But does it matter? You told me I wasn't getting no more.
Here we go.
Oh, thanks. I get to switch. Good thing I really wanted a Red Bull.
I should have done the Red Bull.
Why? You wanted the Coke, and you just told me I ain't getting none.
I'm trying not to spit it out.
I'm just saying. Hey, I'm gonna finish that. You didn't want none, did you? You good?
I know you didn't.
Or you read my mind?
I used to be good at my reading, but let's keep it going. Come on, this 10-minute video is gonna go.
I was like, okay, but I don't want you to be mad at me because I call him a bitch because he stays home while his wife is working. They want to speak to you downstairs.
And they're downstairs.
She
Got to
did
go
look a
deal
little
with this.
stressed, but
Oh
yeah.
boy, the clip that you just saw, and I'm still shaking my head about it. The clip that you saw was a TikTok video from a young mother who is taping her daughter, I think that's her daughter, calling somebody else's dad a bitch. And from my understanding, I don't think that child could be older than 8 years old. And normally you would think that a child that young, the mother would be chastising the child and saying, you know, at least whether it's harshly or it would be, you know, more softly, but admonishing the child nonetheless. And this mother didn't. She was shocked because she heard it out of her child's mouth. So that means that that child has heard this from her and her friends. And a lot of times as a parent, you unconsciously say things thinking that that child's out of earshot, or you forget the child is there, and things come out of your mouth that probably shouldn't. And it's something that you wouldn't say around mixed company, but it's shocking when your words come out of your child's mouth.
That's got to be embarrassing, right? Because you have those conversations, you think you're in the safety of your own home, and then someone repeats what you said. It's mortifying, huh? You're enjoying that, ain't you? Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like you had this big old cheese. I looked over at you like.
Because it just wouldn't break up anymore, so I had to take the whole ball. Okay.
And you can hear the child actually looking for agreement, looking for acknowledgement. Like, yeah, you're doing the right thing. Yeah, baby, I agree with you. But the thing is, she didn't do it on film. Let's put it that way. And then she released it out into the wild. That means, guess what? She agrees with this. She agrees.
You know what? You agree with that? That the mom agrees with it? Because if she was already embarrassed in the moment, right? So why did she put this out?
She thought it was cute or something.
That's crazy. So she definitely agreed with what she had taught her daughter.
I don't know if she agrees or not, but she must have thought it was cute to put it out.
But it came from the daughter.
Some people think it's cute when their kids, you know,
are just doing bad stuff.
I had to sip my drink real quick because somebody's probably like, girl, you know, your kid's got a mouth.
Well, I mean, what is, you know.
When I don't say it's cute, it's just kids 100% copy.
But do you put it on Facebook when they?
I do not.
Okay.
Not sure why it's funny, but no.
But that's the thing, you know, she was embarrassed when she was told that. She's even more
This would've
embarrassed
been
that the
saved in
parents
my
are
drafts, at
downstairs.
least. Just save it in the drafts, period.
Saving the drafts? Why even put it out?
Exactly. Save it in my draft. I'll watch this later if I thought it was some type of thing or if it was savable. But to post it, she was like, "Oh, we're about to be famous."
You think that's what it was? Like,
No,
oh man, I might have something that's gonna go viral, huh?
I guess
Or she's
so.
already getting ready to do a TikTok, and she really didn't want. She wanted the daughter to hurry up and get through it. So now she's like, oh yeah, I thought about it. This might go viral, which it did.
I'm not sure what would have made her post.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Idiot.
Agrees with her daughter.
You know, how old do you think she is? This mother is.
I'm not an age detector.
Well, you know what? I will accept that from you.
Daughter's assessment that a man at home with the wife that's out working and making more, that man becomes a bitch, becomes a wife. And most women are not in agreement with that, even though feminism has trained men and women to accept these roles. And I just did a video about PhDs and high earning women and how their biology will not accept a man that makes less or a man that's not running the house. Hell, I remember when I was engaged and me and my fiance were making the same amount of money. And even though she didn't say it, you could see it in her face, in her reaction, that she thought the same thing or she felt the same thing, because it's not even a thought. She feels the same thing. And
recognize his voice, huh? Oh, look at that. That short-term memory kind of getting a little bit elastic, huh? Go ahead, girl.
That's long-term memory. Because that was weeks ago. It wasn't 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
Face in her reaction that she thought the same thing or she felt the same thing, because it's not even a thought. She feels the same thing. And when we did we actually got our W-2s and we looked at them, guess what we found out? I made like $50 more, and that was just enough to shut her up. Had I made $1 less, you would think $1, a couple of bucks here or there is not going to make that big of a difference, but it does. And women feel some kind of way, even though they may deny it. But this is something that feminism and feminized America has created. And for a minute, most guys were willing to put up with it. But now guys aren't. You make more than me and you want to hook up with me because you can't find a husband. And a lot of guys are saying, I don't want to go through this because I know how this is going to end. You're going to, we're going to be married 5, 6, maybe 7 years. You're going to take me through hell, a living hell, and then you're going to divorce me and dump me with a bill. Why should I sign up for that? Because there's nothing.
What he's saying there.
Yeah, interesting.
You agree with that? You think that's how men are thinking now?
So you're gonna leave me with a bill? So what? Remember 5-second thing? I only caught. I was listening enough to say I heard it.
Oh, this is important. We'll play it again.
Okay, I like that.
More than me, and you want to hook up with me because you can't find a husband. And a lot of guys are saying, I don't want to go through this because I know how this is going to end. You're going to, we're going to be married 5, 6, maybe 7 years. You're going to take me through hell, a living hell, and then you're going to divorce me and dump me with a bill. Why should I sign up for that? Because there's nothing.
I'm not sure if I'm young or I'm just like, are men really thinking that? Like, are they that smart? Like, not that they're that smart.
Damn, are they that smart?
No, that's a smart way to think. As I have sons,
Mm-hmm.
so does that come to conclusion, or maybe I feel like I've lived my life pretty naive, where you just go through life and you don't know all these little things about people.
Grab your mic. You're fading in now.
You don't hear me?
It's fading in now.
Hello? You know what I was saying. Help me out here.
So, all right. So let me ask you a question. You got boys, right? So let's say your boys are in their 20s. They meet a woman and it's like, yeah, mom, I love this woman. I'm going to have a kid with her, and
Do she got good grades? Do she keep her room clean? Do she shower every day?
This is an adult.
She in college.
Getting married.
I don't want to think about that.
Well, I mean, but this is the conversation, right?
All right, hit it up.
So you can see the state of what we've been showing, right? What we see. So what do you want for your boys? More than 50% of marriages end in divorce. When that happens, right? She's going to take half. There's child support, right? May not be able to see his kids on a regular basis, right? Maybe every other weekend. He's a weekend warrior. And the way that this situation is going, right? As what the Crimson Cure was saying, she was saying, look, they asked to talk to the mom, not the dad. So they're not even going to the father in this scenario, right? They're going straight to the mom. So the mom has already taught the daughter to say, well, he's a bitch and he has no value, right? He's just supposed to protect and provide.
If she
and
does
that's
have a
it.
dad, then maybe her dad's always working, or she doesn't. It's just all the mom.
But why would if I was upset, right? Because your kid did something, then I would want to go and talk to the dad. I wouldn't want to come and talk to
So
the
I
mom.
said, they must know the daddy ain't there.
Well, see, so that's what I'm saying, right? So is that what you want for your sons? You want your sons to marry, right? Some of your sons are in this age range of this little girl. Do you want them to grow up and then marry a little girl that's got this mindset that's so toxic already and dangerous?
No, I've told my kids, if the girl seems like a problem, go the other direction.
But how you gonna know it's a problem, right?
For your safety and for hers. Run.
Because what society is telling us now is everyone's a queen, right? That doesn't seem like queen energy. That
I'm
doesn't
not
seem
sure.
well
I
at
have
all.
sons, so
Yeah, but if you don't raise them
they got
to
king
watch out for
energy
this,
too,
they're gonna get stuck and they're gonna get tucked.
Mm-mm.
They're gonna get shook.
Mm-mm.
Well,
not up in my house.
they're not gonna be in your house.
Not up in. I do try to prepare them. Their mama was a little crazy, so I be trying to let them know it's a learning. I had kids at a young age, so it's a learning situation. That's why I do be looking at these videos like, well, how do I be thinking? Because I know I'm not perfect. Like I started drinking a little bit. Shit.
I'm just saying, what kind of life are your sons gonna have? They get caught up with a woman like this, and then it's gonna end up in divorce in a few years, and she's taking all of his money, right? And then she doesn't even see him as having any value as a man and a father, aside from just being an ATM machine.
Well, I'm gonna hope that my sons are educated and well mannered individuals, and they're strengthened, and they know how to, just walk away from the situation, take care of what needs to be taken care of, and make sure that they take care of their mental health. And just at that point, my son is my all right, continue with the flick. I've called this like 20 different things. Movie, episode,
Well,
video.
finish your thought, because you're saying that you hope. But doesn't that come from you guys?
Just keep going. What?
I mean, you're saying
maybe it's something I haven't really thought of, so I'm just making it off the bat right now, like just thinking about it right now.
Well, that's the whole thing. That's why we have the conversation. We watch the video, we think about it. We have a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, think about that. If you haven't kid, right now, the way things are, people will have a kid is easier than getting married, right? They could commit to having a child, but they can't commit to being married.
No.
I mean, that's kind of crazy.
I'm laughing.
But then what happens, right? We're at a point now where what, 70, 80% of kids are born to single mothers in the Black community.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not a good thing.
Mm-mm.
So it's likely that your sons are going to experience women like this. I'd be terrified if I had boys. Because that's 18 years of a trap, right?
I was trying to keep it serious.
What?
I was trying to keep it serious because this is serious.
Is it?
So I'm just listening. You're right. Exactly my point.
What was your point?
What you're saying is true.
But that's my point.
But those were the feelings that I was getting. I didn't know how to interpret it. It is scary to think about.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know what else to say. But those were my feelings. Like that's what the hell? How would I protect my sons from that situation?
Well, they need to be around quality men for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's really important.
Nothing in it for me. And the way things stand in America today, you know what? I don't blame them. You push men into this path. You push women up to the top. You wanted them to be in charge, and they become in charge. And guess what? They still want the same thing they did 50 years ago before you even started. But guess what? Like old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard, and guess what? The cupboard is bare. There are not enough breadwinning males for all these females. When you factor in all the advantages that females get from the United States government and put it against the average guy that's making about $35,000 a year, things don't stack up. And it gets worse when you talk about the Black community, especially with Black women's outside expectations. Because really, to keep a Black woman happy in America, you're going to have to make at least $65,000 a year or more.
You believe that? You agree with that? I mean, that's a yes or no, or maybe, or you're not sure. You're a Black woman, right? You're not sure about that either. Are you pleading the fifth? Oh man, are you in a sugar coma?
What do we need money for? So much money. Just see, I'm not saying any of the right stuff right now. I don't want to talk. I give up. I'm a nod, and that's it. I'm feeling it. The music,
the music. Wow.
Because I'm listening, and I'm learning at the same time. I don't know what to say. And then the question was, do you think that's true? I don't know. I don't know. I hope not. I don't know. Why are women so demanding? I don't think it's a cute trait. I don't. I think everybody should be taking care of each other, and it could be healthy, or at least ourselves, and not depending on someone else to be doing things for us. It's not cute. That's why I stay quiet on all these videos.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing.
Well, it's just a conversation, and it's the state of the world.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Tech Nine. Okay.
Otherwise, she's gonna be talking shit. And I actually showed that in a chart with the welfare cliff. Because for most women, it's not about the amount of money; it's about the life.
What? You want to say it again? I couldn't hear you. Wow, it's like we can't be much closer to each other. What? Seriously?
I can't hear.
I know, you said it really loud too, like you're across the room.
All right, y'all. If you're watching, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to share to your friends. Let them know what's up.
Hey, you want this?
Am I having issues?
Well, you just took your t-shirt and cleaned your nose, so just like
nobody saw that.
Well, yeah.
He's so cute. But please, if you are watching, like a little emoji, something, some type of feedback does help out with these videos.
Does it? I don't know if it does.
Does it help?
I don't know.
You don't want help?
I want help, but I don't know if that helps.
What?
Will it help you? Why are you sniffing so much? What is going on? Like, what's happening? Like every first. Okay.
Sounds like I'm bugging over here. So
Well,
what did she just do? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably a good idea.
What you gotta do?
No, I'm imitating you. So Sabrina is having technical difficulties. She'll be back in a little bit.
Oh, I'm crying.
Breathe, girl. Wow. So it's Friday night. This is what Friday night is like. Like I said, it's pretty serious during the week. So it's a good chance to relax a little bit and unpack some, ultimately really serious topics, but try to add some levity to it because we deal with so many different things. Sabrina's in the bathroom and she's having a conversation with herself. She's entertaining herself, making herself laugh. What? That's not true? You're not entertaining yourself? She's doing the best she can. I think she's drunk on food. She ate all of her oh no, she's got a few of them. These things just won't go away. You've had them for like 3 weeks.
I'm about to throw it away.
Really? Why? Because they're good or bad?
I'm just gonna have nose issues. You guys deal with it.
So
I'm sorry, is what it is. God said. I owe you.
you want to come back onto the show? You want to? Well, I mean, we could throw it away when the show is over. Like, I need to throw these away right now, right this second. Oh, good. Then you're gonna try to chew some gum while you have a conversation. So, like I said, we try to add a little bit of levity around situations that are serious. And, well, you should just eat that off the floor. Oh, don't look at me like, did they see that?
I didn't eat anything off the floor. I'm not sure why you're just making up a bunch of stuff. Talking about I was talking to myself. Nobody heard that.
It's Friday. You get to do whatever you want.
Start by learning how to breathe.
Did you happen to grab a tissue just in case you have a repeat? Uh-oh. Here it comes. Oh, boy. Well, you're back. Folks missed you.
I'm back, you guys.
That's good.
I just had a slight technical difficulty.
Yeah, you're better now?
Mm-hmm.
Have any comments for the folks before we continue?
I want to keep it to myself.
That's great. Hey, let's do a podcast. And we're going to keep our thoughts to ourselves.
It might be better that way. Safe for Sabrina.
Yeah. Okay. You good?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Is there a Friday song?
A Friday song?
It's Friday night. Mm-hmm. No?
You got to give me more than it's Friday night.
It's Friday night. I'm feeling right. Is that how
Are
it
you
goes?
feeling right?
No, is that how the song goes?
It might.
No, I'm not.
What? So sing more.
Nah, I ain't a singer. Which wasn't my gift.
But you're asking for a Friday song?
No. Next.
Style. And at some point, the feminists, because it's not up to the men. People keep saying it's up to men. It's not up to the men. It's up to the feminists. You put this stuff in place. This is the result that you get out at the other end. That child who's 7 years old, she's of Generation Alpha. A black female, in 7 years, in 15 years, she's going to be dating age. And she's going to have a whole lot of problems because this mindset has been passed down from her millennial mother to this child. And trust believe the A's and the Z's are not playing. She's going to get looked over. But this is how the mindset is being passed down from one generation to the next. You would think that her mother would see the landscape of what's coming, the landscape that she has to go through now. She's probably a single mother. I can't say for sure, but I do believe she's a single mother. And she's putting this poison into her child's mind because he stays home and you're going to take shots at him like that because you think it's a negative thing. Because mommy works outside the house and daddy's inside the house. We have no idea where the daddy works from home, especially during COVID. But this poison has already been passed down to the next generation. So basically, you know, as far as I'm concerned, if Generation A is going to be like that for Black women, it's, you know what, man, go ahead and hit the eject button because it's probably over. And if this style is indicative of the next generation of.
Think it's over? Can we come back?
I might need a repeat. He said hit the eject button on the little girl.
No. What were you thinking about just then?
A couple different things that I seen. But he said hit the eject button on who? On the mom or the girls, the women? Come on.
None of the above. I'll replay it. Well, what did you see that caught your eye?
Someone said, let me pull up. So I was laughing at that. Haha. So
we're just gonna rewind a couple seconds here.
And I know I just ate, but they told me back home that there was only 2 chicken wings left. That's all.
You know, as far as I'm concerned, if Generation A is going to be like that for Black women, it's, you know what, man, go ahead and hit the eject button because it's probably over. And if this style is indicative of the next generation of Black women, there ain't no hope. That's all I'm saying. Ain't no hope. But anyway, man, I've rambled on probably much longer than I should. I'm just shaking my head, man. Shaking my head by even.
What ain't right? What you thinking?
Stand together and get strong again, because that ain't right.
Well, how you gonna do that? It just doesn't happen. There's got to be work that goes behind that, right?
That was the end of my answer. Yeah.
Yeah, what? That was the end of your answer?
Mm-hmm. Well, you're looking at me real serious.
Oh, I just wanted to
get, the things that come out ain't always. I'm serious, but fucking shit. If I have to explain myself one more time during this live today.
Yeah, please explain yourself.
Nah.
We want to know what you think. Your opinion is valuable. It is. It's informative.
Some serious shit. It's true. I don't want to joke because it's serious.
Yeah, but I mean, while you were in the bathroom, I was talking about, Friday nights for having serious conversations with levity. We can laugh a little bit at it while we try to.
Well, you keep looking at me real serious, like, take it serious, girl.
Oh no, I just want to know what you're thinking. I know you have an opinion on a lot of things because we have a ton of conversations. You can get real deep. Are you surprised at that?
What am I surprised about?
I said you can get really deep. You looked at me like, really? I can? Me?
I doomed, yeah, or eject button. What did he say? The future is
bleak.
Whatever. I guess from all these videos that we've seen lately, the way the road's going, it's not looking great. Let's show some different videos about Black women being great, saying awesome things, being smarter.
This was just one video.
They're out there.
What did we show last week?
That woman was out there talking like, I ain't here to raise these sons. I ain't here to do this. And they don't be wiping their and this and that. And I ain't here to teach them all. Sorry about the chewing gum, but I ain't here to do all that. Like, girl, who told you that that's what you were here for? Your mama told you that.
Her mama told her that.
And I believe it.
I mean, but that's
because I have heard it.
Right.
Should I say my mama? But I haven't heard it like that. But just like, you got to teach them sometimes. You got to let them know. You got to do certain things. Those words never clicked. Just never felt like that type of a teacher. If I got to teach it, just probably ain't. Maybe I'm wrong. Because teaching ain't always that bad. But
teaching ain't always that bad?
No. Sometimes people want to learn, right? But it comes a time. Certain types of classrooms don't need to be taught, right?
Certain types of classrooms? Certain types of classes? Go ahead. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Elaborate.
Nope.
What do you mean, no?
Every time I talk, you want to be like, the classroom.
Well, I don't think I went off to that extent, but okay.
You know, ugh. It just isn't looking good, you know?
How do we fix it? Can we fix it?
Definitely.
Definitely. Ooh, so tell us how. I mean, you said definitely. So it's like, you say definitely, you got the answer. Uh-oh.
I don't know why I'm biting my tongue so much tonight, but I don't have all the answers. God has all the answers.
Oh boy. Okay. But you said definitely. So what's some of the answers?
Is there right or wrong answers?
No. Not tonight.
I think some women need to get together. Some women need to be strong. You know, we can't always help. Some women can't help if they're like single mothers and stuff like that. I mean, but how can we be supportive on both sides? You know, not put people down and continue to uplift.
What do you mean? I mean, uplift how? Get into it.
With a song. No, I'm just kidding. Uplift how? Do you hear me talking? I wish our audience would love to chime in, and they can help out too.
Yeah, but you got to give them something to, piggyback off of.
Same thing I'm asking you to do for me.
I've given my opinion.
What was
I
it?
talk all the time. You got the spotlight now.
I'm just not sure. I don't have all the answers. I really don't. I'm trying to figure out so much in my own life. I'm trying to figure out how to get into the right groove to be a good woman, smart, and not a problem to the society, you know? But it isn't easy. And there's just it goes, how do you fix it? It goes down the line, you know? You gotta realize. And nowadays people don't even want to realize that they're that they've been through some type of trauma and they have any type of issues, or that anything that they're doing is wrong. So it's just hard. Nobody wants to think that they're not doing it the right way. Lots of people I run into is I don't know. It's a sad time. It really is.
I think that's a great observation, that a lot of people might not think they're doing anything wrong, right? Like this is acceptable, positive behavior. Like this is just natural.
No matter what it is, people think that it's just great.
So how do we undo it? Because you said definitely.
Get knocked out in the head and realize. I don't know. How do you change somebody's thought process? Some people don't want to be changed. They have to want it. How do you make people want something?
Well, that's a good question. That's tough, right?
Because I'm telling you, the world ain't doing good with it right now. So, I mean, we can put our face on a phone and then maybe they'll want it. On an electronic, we can turn our speech into a video game, into a web game.
That's sad. Might be facts though.
I feel like if it ain't a game, it ain't a TikTok, it ain't an app, it ain't on a phone or something going on, it ain't trending, people don't want to do it.
You know what? You might be onto something, right? Someone has to create some kind of a cool app to No, I'm serious. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I was like, thank you, Jesus.
Why?
I prayed for something good to come
Wow.
because I was just going downhill.
Lord, let me say something good.
You know, let me figure it out.
Go ahead, figure it out. You were doing good.
Then there we go.
No, it's fine. But it's unfortunate. But maybe that you're definitely onto something. Let's create an app to show people
I
how to.
speak from a lot of experience. I don't know. I don't want to keep throwing myself out there to make people look at a certain way.
What?
But I'm trying to better myself. But I can speak that I was naive, or I saw things in a different light, or that things were so cool, and then I didn't have any problems. And so that's where I'm at in my life. I'm trying to fix my life, trying to fix my problems. Put band-aids over that.
Band-aids.
Yeah, right. That's the wrong
I
word.
hope you're not trying to put a band-aid on it.
I don't want to put no band-aids. That was the wrong word. But
We get what you're saying.
yeah. I'm just seeing it, and it's almost like that word being woke,
Mm-hmm.
being woke to what's around you, and how people are just like how the world's, there's not a supposed to be or not supposed to be, but I'm still trying to figure out that what it is, what's the way to live, because so many people have different ways, and it's not every way is wrong, but
Well, there definitely are some that are more wrong than others.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
You know,
at least
wrong
be
when
woke.
you see it,
At least
right?
know what's up. At least know
You think that's true?
know what's up. Be woke. See the right how we were taught as children sometimes on things that are wrong. A lot of us as adults think that, oh, we adults and it don't matter no more. We adults. No, we were taught that for a reason. Especially if we have kids, why should it go out the window now? Because now that's where it starts.
Yeah, but when you
here we
think
go.
back on your childhood experiences, I think of, like, my dad will tell me, he told me, look, son, I want you to look back at all the things that I taught you or I told you, and things that you thought were valuable. Keep those things that you think were bad and wouldn't be good for you and your kids, then reject it.
Well, I like that. I wasn't taught that, so that's an awesome way to
But
to see things and hear things. So,
but at some point in our life, we have to mature to the point where we can recognize it, right? Like, sometimes you might not know what's right, but you see wrong when you know it.
oh, that's
You know
true.
what I mean? Like, I know what I'm doing right now ain't right. I don't know what the perfect right thing is to do, but I know that ain't it.
That
You know
ain't
what I'm
it.
saying?
I felt that before.
You agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
So do you see it more now?
She
That you're woke?
She must have been thinking that. Like,
No, she's getting ready to do a TikTok. She ain't thinking that.
Then she was like, I shouldn't have been doing this TikTok.
I'm just saying, if it's her pajamas, it kind of looks like.
I'm not sure what she's doing.
Well, the parents are there, so there's no telling what time of day it is. Just seemed like it's in the evening for whatever reason. But I'm trying to get my TikTok on. She definitely doesn't have her priorities together. For sure.
She all thought her kid was out having a play date and shit. She's like, I got some time to get me on TikTok. She said, whatever the little girl's name was. She did say, like,
yeah, it was like, hurry up. Like, why are you bothering me right now? Why are you even back here? That's a problem.
mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Because your child should be your priority,
So we can fix it. We got to create an app. But you know what's so strange is a lot of parents will say that, right? My kids come first. My kids come first. My kids, my kids, my kids. But it's like, well, what are you doing with your kids? Are you helping them or are you harming them? You know what I mean? So it's great they come first, but they may be coming first in the damage that you're putting on them.
Think about it. How are you helping your kid?
Like, the best thing for your kids is to be away from you as much as possible. You know what I mean?
Are you saying that for real?
Yeah, I'm not saying it to you.
Oh, I thought you were.
Yeah, this ain't a personal thing.
I take everything personal. I'm over here.
Clearly, I'm not even looking at you and I'm having a conversation like, with you. Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me?
No, something needs to change. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You gonna start preaching?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, preach. Go ahead, Sister Sabrina.
All right. It's not funny. It really isn't funny. We are if you're an adult and you're a parent, it's not funny. It's not like, oh, let's live this, let's do that. Like I said, I'm kind of woke now, and I did that. I want to have fun, and maybe some people are like, oh, Sabrina, you're corny. Oh, you're whack. You don't want to have fun. You want to get lit. You want to do this, but it's because I have 5 boys, and I have family members who are in and out of prison, doing this, living life like that, and it's not cool. It's actually pretty sad, and it's like, how can we get our younger generation to not be like that? And then seeing these videos, it's just
Well, she's
toxic.
clearly a young mother, right?
Toxic. This is all toxic to our environment, our world, our neighbors' daddies.
Dang.
Like, sheesh. It's not right. Like, it's true. What happened to our kids dressing up all nice and polite with the little flower dress, or our sons in the little suits and stuff. And I know it's different now, and we have choices and more, what is it? More
Choices.
choices. I had a different word, which is cool, but
So then why do we choose?
that brings hate. Like, where's the love? Where's the spirit? Where's the prayer? Where's the church? Where's the belief? Where's the faith? The little bug said, "Shoop."
So why are we choosing that?
All these influencers, all these TV shows, everything they're putting out here is just, everything is brainwashing, and it's sad. It's like, you want your kid to be happy, and I'm not that parent that's just blocking everything right now. Block this, block that, no TV, no that, stare at the wall, color me a picture, which isn't bad also.
Stare at the wall, color me a picture.
Okay, not the stare at the wall part.
Wow.
But play outside. Kids don't want to play outside. Kids don't even really want to watch a normal movie anymore. It's all about like TikTok videos. I mean, YouTube videos. And
But that's not everybody's reality. There are a lot of kids that have very
there's so many people in the world.
regimented schedules.
You know
what I'm saying?
Wonderful. I'm talking about a majority right now.
But that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you started this by saying there's choice. So, and then I asked, well, why are people making the wrong choice if there is this choice? And you're like, well, social media, it's this, it's that. And so I'm saying, okay, well, even though all those things are true, you still have, parents that raise their kids with rigor and structure and limit those things or shield them from that. Even though they're still going to the public school right alongside someone that is like this child here and her mom, they're not allowing their kids to engage in that. Right?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about.
No. I think you're saying is right.
I'm
right?
like,
there's choice.
I got two sides though to
a-
myself. Like, one, I don't care what, my kids are all about they be on the TikTok, they be this, but at the same time, I can't wait to get them to a strict structure and get that belt out and that spoon and be like, you ain't doing this. You ain't even gonna eat today.
Well, we don't advocate child abuse.
That's a joke.
On the Conduit.
I'm joking, but just a little bit of structure.
Yeah, but look at your hand there.
Look, I look really violent.
Yeah, kind of. And you're excited, like you really can't wait to do that.
Yeah, because my kids take advantage of me.
Get the cane.
They take advantage. They are some extremely spoiled kids, and I do need to set some type of law and sit down with them in the grass, and I really need to spend some hours and minutes and seconds and days actually, I am with my kids all the time, but is it like, am I actually sitting there reading the Bible or teaching them something important, or are we just living every day? Or are we just doing the same thing? Going to school, sending them off, getting them dressed. Okay, you go watch that TV. I mean, and again, that isn't everybody, but sadly enough, that is my situation at the moment. It's hard. I had 5 kids really quickly. It's not like 1 or 2 kids. Okay, little Johnny, let's go read a book. And mine was just we got twins, now we got this, now we got that. And I'm trying to figure out how to keep up. I'll get there. That's for damn sure. And I just pray that's not too late. And I know I got to get there sooner than later. But it just, yeah, it's a lot all at once.
Well, it's scary, right? I mean,
It
as
is.
a
It is
parent-
very scary. Like I said, I have, I've seen men in my family in and out of the system or on the streets, and I would not want that for my kids at all. It would kill me. So if I could just figure out, how to get them straight, and like you said, around other men, or like my son enjoyed coming to G2 during the summer and helping with the
volunteering,
lunches. Yeah.
feeding the food. And
The more I can get them to volunteer with anything or to be involved with stuff like that, to me, that's good. That's like one step closer, a little tiptoe closer.
I agree with that. I think that's good.
Mm-hmm.
I said, drop the mic.
No, I'm just playing, but for real.
Yeah, it is.
I'm just seeing more people in the community care for our kids, because I think that's fallen off. You were talking about that in a couple of things, maybe. I maybe even the resiliency summit.
Yeah.
A lot of us talk about a lot of things. I think that you've had on the podcast talk about the community and what it is to them, and or what it was growing up. And I'm not sure if some of them say it still is like that, but I mean, I have a couple of people that are like, I'll take your kids here. Let me help you here. Let me give you a ride. And I'm so thankful and grateful, because I have the 3 little ones that's like, oh, it'll just be helpful. So I don't have to pack them in. But if we can be more like that and not so much in our own stuff, like, or take things so personal and just want to love and help and to give to the community, like, and to the kids, it's like about the children now. We're not the kids anymore. We're the ones that have to set the stone. Should I drop the mic again?
Do you feel like you did a mic drop?
No, I'm just kidding. But no, for real, it is. I just wish that, and I know a couple people who do work in the community, or who do try to give back, or help out people, or like the kids' coaches, how dedicated they are to our kids. They do a good job. Hats off to you guys.
Team sports are excellent for kids. Excellent for kids.
Just very unfortunate. My 9-year-old didn't get to play. What was it, yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
He has missed the last like 2.5 or 3 games due to either somebody with COVID. But Thursday they were saying that there wasn't enough players, or they took him out. Something about they didn't want to lose. I don't even know, but it's not right.
Well, I mean, if folks have COVID, I mean, it is what it is.
I know that part. Give me my refund back. It's been a crazy year.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I guess, and I told my kids from when we got COVID, because that was really stressful for us. All these kids having to go here and there. School just started. Then football. You don't want to make that like a main thing, that football's like, oh, I'm going to miss football. I'm going to miss it. It's a recreational sport. But at the same time, you paid for it. It's a responsibility. And it sucks that we have to miss it. But I told them that this is why a lot of parents probably didn't sign their kids up this year. Because there are some kids that weren't in it. Because maybe, or maybe not, this isn't the reason. But maybe they knew that it's going to be an on and off situation, because it has been.
Well, there's that. But what if the kids get COVID, which happens, and the kid takes it back to grandma or dad, and they kill their parent or their grandparent?
So that's what they were thinking, huh? I'm just over here like, it ain't gonna be a fair season, so no, you probably gonna play or not play, and we can't do that. Can't go play with little Johnny over there. He's sick, and I ain't trying to catch what he got. And take it back home to grandma and mama and papa and the dog.
And the dog?
Do the animals get sick?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think so. I haven't heard about that in the news.
I think so.
You think so?
I don't know. You be seeing some pets sneeze and stuff. You
So
never seen a pet
the
sneeze?
pets. I've seen pets sneeze, but I haven't heard any news reports that the pets had COVID.
Yeah, the news is a fishy place too. That news thing is hard to catch nowadays, right?
I don't even know how to respond to that. The news is a fishy place. Oh wow.
I'm telling you, I'm just not understanding what to believe anymore in our society.
Well, the good thing is that we're actually going to be having a podcast here in a couple weeks, with hopefully with the Kids App Regional Library to talk about how to siphon through all the crap and actually get to real data and information. I think that'll be helpful for people. What do you think about that?
Yeah, great. Just I just don't even know what to say or how to talk without maybe I offend myself. Who knows? I'm trying not to offend other people, but just so many people have their own opinions nowadays, and it's a free country, but it's like maybe they didn't think it was going to be this free in the future. Like, you know what I'm saying, with the online, and now you can see everything, and every single person's opinion is posted, and it makes it very tricky.
So you think it's too
Makes
free?
it complicated. No, just we gotta crash the internet. It's like I'd be like this.
Well, that's probably true.
Things started going downwards when all this came up, and it just looks like it's getting worse and worse because of the internet. The internet.
Wait for us all to not be accountable. It's the internet. That's why we're all screwed up. We're all great people. It's the internet that did it.
We
It wasn't for
could
that
be, but
internet.
because we're sharing so much information, and it could be like misinformation, information we don't really know if it's true or not, then we're reacting on the information. Now two people are fighting because they don't even know what the information was about, but they thought it was about something else that they didn't even know what it was about, and they beefing hard on the internet. Unless I'm too deep in it. But this is the stuff that I see. And some of it is in my own community, and it's like, are you serious? Aren't we supposed to be loving and helping, and they be fighting all the time?
Who
I'm
is
just
they?
nosy, huh?
Well, I mean, if you put yourself in that space, I mean, you're gonna get what you go for. You know what I mean? So if you spend time with garbage, you're gonna get trash. But if you spend your time with good stuff, you're gonna get good stuff.
All right. I just said I like to read the stuff, and it just sometimes there's a lot of drama.
Yeah, but how does that benefit you? How does that add value to your life?
Knowing how I can fix my surroundings.
By reading the crap, but you're saying that you can't decipher what's real news and what's fake news.
He's that talk show host that likes to put people on the spot, huh? And he just sits there like, this is my show, so what's up?
No, it's Friday night. This is you.
Hello.
Wow. So there's a lot of work to do. It may be too late. We're going to create an app to fix things.
Are we
going to
create an app?
If that's what people pay attention to. I mean, from a business standpoint, I think it's a
you better
create
the same app and a new. I don't want to talk about it. I really don't, because it's overwhelming. I've overwhelmed myself for the night.
All right. Well, why don't we change the subject?
Let's go.
Well, what make you feel underwhelmed?
This little girl.
No, you don't want to be overwhelmed. Don't talk about the little girl anymore.
If her mom was like, put her back on camera and say, I told her that was not the right thing to do. Share the positive stuff, not that. Well, I need to go find her page and see if she had like a next video. Like, did y'all see my daughter? That was not good. Shit. He's like, I'm just listening now.
You're talking. I always listen when you talk.
Let's see how much. Never mind.
I'm just listening.
I'm gonna listen too.
Wow, if we both listen and we don't really have a show, somebody has to talk.
It's winter. You know, we're almost there in the winter time. It's pretty much winter's here.
Okay. And
It was cold today. So this is I was gonna talk about those ships in the boxes and in the packages and whatever, and our packages are probably out in the water or whatever. But then I thought, did you think it was so cold today? Because it
what
was
did you just say?
freezing.
I'm trying to follow what you said. You were gonna. It was cold, but then
was
there's
cold
ships in the
today.
packages and what?
It was cold today. Period. Do you hear that? Were you
Yeah.
cold today?
No, I didn't leave the house.
Well, I was cold today.
Okay. Was it wet?
It was cold.
All right. Did it rain? Or was it dry?
I don't know, but it was cold. Short term.
Were you
Short
outside?
term. I just remember being cold today. That's where I'm going from.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Well, it is getting colder. It's wetter for sure. Getting dark sooner. You know.
Shelves are getting more bare as the weeks pass. It's a damn shame the stuff that we're experiencing right now.
Yeah,
it really is
you
a shame.
seem torn up about it. You seem
Because
destroyed.
this has to be a joke. But it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not. I guess it's easier to laugh, right?
It is. That's what I'm saying. It is. What am I supposed to sit there and be like?
You do if it's cold.
No, I get a jacket on, turn the heater on.
Yeah.
Light a fire.
Oh, well, snap.
I don't have a fire, but I was just thinking that you were going to say, like, what if you didn't have a heater or something?
Oh, wow.
So go outside and light yourself a fire. But it is raining, so I don't know how to keep the rain off the fire. So I have to figure
How do you know it's raining? I just asked you like 2 minutes ago, did it rain? You're like, I don't know. But now it's raining?
We're speaking
Hypothetically?
yes.
Oh boy. Okay. But it was cold today, not hypothetically, for real. Oh, we have some chats.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do. You know what? You're supposed to be helping. You want to read these chats? It's Camo. Sorry, Camo, we didn't even see that there was chatting going on because, well,
I'm sorry. Hello, Camo.
Can you read that?
Too far.
It's gonna pop up on the big TV there in a second. We'll give it a minute.
She said, hey friends, app is great idea with what y'all been saying. Things are overwhelming. It is hard. The weight is heavy. But keep sharing the positive stuff. Like you said, keep the vibes high.
Absolutely.
Yes, girl.
And there's a lot of heavy stuff, you know.
The vibes.
And during the week, I'm a pretty serious person.
Yeah, so hee ha ha.
Okay. Yes. Hee ha ha. I mean, you do gotta try to unwind a little bit.
She said, and as we heal ourselves, we heal each other. Amen to that. And that's what I'm talking about. You shared the wrong one. But that's what I'm talking about, because that's kind of where I am right now. Oh. I forgot. Yes, heal yourself. Shoot, some of us don't even know we're healing. I mean, like that we need it.
What? I was looking up there at that time.
I don't know. I just wish we could help everybody. My cousin has noticed. She's like, I think you're helping and doing this type of help. I was like, I know, but ultimately I need to be helping myself. You know, can't help everybody. But I try to make some examples. And I try to be strong, but it's like so many aspects of my life right now need the little tool in the wrench and like,
Yeah.
you know.
Mhm.
And I'm trying to get there. And like I said, I hope it's not too late.
Well, I think actually that is you are doing that. I would argue that you helping other people actually, even though it may not seem intuitive, you do end up helping yourself, right?
To an extent.
Well, I mean, I think it's to a large extent, as long as you don't get lost in it. But
Mhm.
let's say you're doing the things we do at G2, right? Oftentimes we're trying to fix something in our life, right? And it takes time to fix. What?
Because I was about to be annoying and be like, G2 concessions, let's go. Woo, 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 woo.
You can say that.
But it's fun. I went last Sunday or Monday.
Monday Night Football.
That was fun. That was a good experience.
Well, I'm thinking about it. Like we got a game Sunday, Halloween, right? There's no bus service on Sundays. So if you can't get around, there's not a lot to do in Kitsap County on a Sunday. Go to a football game. You're helping out a nonprofit.
It's a good experience, especially if you've never been in Lumen Stadium. What's it called?
Yes, Lumen's Field.
It's fun. It's fun to see people in a different element.
Well, the thing is like I was saying, we've trying to fix our lives. Where we find ourselves isn't going to be an immediate change, right? It's going to take time. It may take weeks, months, it might even take years. And so when we're trying to fix our lives and we're feeling regret or we're stressed out because things aren't happening as fast as we wanted to, helping other people helps to take that, off. You know what I mean? Because it feels like I don't have any power over here to change my situation. I'm going as fast as I can, but I can help this person over here. And at the same time, I'm gaining knowledge, skills, and abilities that I can apply to myself to continue to help myself.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So I think helping other people actually does help yourself. What was what are you thinking? People want to hear your thoughts out loud. You just
Nobody wants to hear my
thoughts.
thoughts out loud. They
Thoughts.
do, and then as soon as I say it, they're like, "This girl, what is wrong with her?"
No, not at all. Camo was, she was feeling the vibes.
I don't know what those noises were, but okay, you want to hear everything I have to think about?
Well,
I
maybe-
bet I don't
know
hear
about
everything you guys have to
everything.
think about. Y'all share your thoughts with me. I'm over here just sitting here sharing thoughts.
What Camo just did. What?
I'm very appreciative. Thank you, Camo. I'm not talking into that point,
Mhm.
You were telling me to share.
Yeah.
So I was saying, y'all don't want to know what I'm thinking about every second because it's probably a little crazy. I was thinking that I was staring, because we can look back at ourselves. I was looking a little crazy.
Yeah.
That's it. So I was laughing at myself, period. There
Well,
goes that thought.
that happens a lot. I mean, look at your eyes. You saw that?
Thanks.
I mean, it is what it is, right? See? But it's good to be happy, right? Especially when you're trying to work on things. I think that gets lost, right? We get so caught up in trying to fix everything and there's so much to do and everything looks so bleak. But if we can smile and laugh while we're going through it, that's good too. You want to read this chat?
Where should I read it at? Why is
It'll pop up in a second on the bigger one.
Camo said, "Your thoughts are valid," and I don't know why I keep reading it like that. And we all feel them, and we are feeling them hard right now.
See?
Get it, girl.
She's talking to you.
What? I don't even know how to respond.
Well, you asked for feedback. You got some feedback, so now it's your turn.
Okay, go to the next one.
What do you mean the next one?
She said something else.
Oh, let me see.
She said, that was my
Oh.
stomach. She said, I feel a lot of my friends are feeling what you're feeling. And it's nice to have my feelings validated by hearing you're going through the same things. Yes.
You know, I think that's
I've heard lots of people. Like if are we talking about some of my stress with the world and the overwhelmed feeling? Yeah, man. It's a lot. And then when you see your family members talking about how overwhelmed they are and they can't do it no more, especially the young family members, it's like, no, relax, take a deep breath, find your purpose. Shh, detox, drink some water, go outside, enjoy the scenery. Shit. Enjoy what has been placed before us. What's there for us, what we can do. Don't stress about the things we can't. Sheesh, the things that we want sometimes isn't happiness. What do we need?
Did you say sometimes the things we want isn't happiness? What?
Yeah, want. The things we want isn't always happiness. We can want it and we still ain't gonna be happy, right? Sometimes it's the things we need.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I'm
picking up what you're putting down.
Spirit, emotional.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about the medicine wheel. See, the classes help. They do, because it's true stuff. And
you want to explain the medicine wheel? Because I wasn't in that breakout session.
Okay, so it was like a wheel that you look at.
Hence the medicine wheel.
I wish I could describe where it came from more and everything. That's unfortunate because.
Go ahead. You got to describe it now.
So it had like spiritual, mental, emotional, physical, right? Physical, spiritual, mental, spiritual, emotional, something. And it's a wheel, and you split it up. You write your little things, and you write what you need. Like what can you improve on? I'm sorry, I'm all up on your. I hit my fireplace one more time, girl.
If you scratch my fireplace,
hit my fireplace. I've been thinking the whole time.
Go and get the cane.
But so like spiritual. What do you need? What do you need right now? And I was telling the lady when I learned this that I could put this on my mirror or on my door when I wake up, and it kind of reminds you. And it's always going to change because we're changing, So spiritually, what are the things we need, or what can we do? Like clearly my spirit needs some outdoors because I keep saying it. I enjoy looking at the water, staring at the stars, the moon, the trees blowing in the wind. Little things like that I really do enjoy. It's like, wow, the mountains, because it is crazy that we're just these people placed amongst this entire, what is it?
Planet?
Nah, I wanted to say scenery, but it's just amazing, I guess,
Nature?
Yeah, I mean, when you're driving, I guess where we live, I'm not sure. Some people live around a bunch of buildings, and where we live, we have it all.
In Washington?
Yeah, we got the water, and some places you do see nice beaches. Some places you see the big old mountains with the snow on it, or just mountains next to the trees or the forest.
We're definitely blessed.
And so it's some pretty amazing sights that we get to see with our own eyes. Yes, and I try to be blessed about those things. Mental. What do you need mentally? Emotionally? I kind of don't remember. I wish I had my notes with me, but it was like same things that just like recognize things that will help. What for, like, emotional, write in your journal, or I don't know, put down the social media for a little bit, go for a walk, go for a run.
So do you do any of those things that you learned from that breakout session? Okay.
Sheesh, I wish I just hope I'm getting these right, but I feel like I'm forgetting one. physical, like exercise, spiritual, emotional. Talk to your families, talk to your friends. Mr. Cameron here is always talking about meet a new friend. What is it? Meet 8 new people in a week, you say, or in a month?
5 in a month.
5 new people in a month. That actually sounds pretty cool and healthy. I think that when I was going to school at OC and you do meet so many new people, it's pretty cool. And then you network, or you just, hey, hi, how are you doing? Meeting new people, a new person is getting to know you. Maybe that is something. I was about to get too deep. Something our soul needs.
That's good.
To branch off.
Yeah.
I
agree with that.
I enjoy networking sometimes, we all come from different places, right?
Yeah, true.
All different backgrounds. And with what we're going through now, or Facebook and media and what we post, sometimes we all feel like we're from different places. But then when you actually get to sit down and talk to somebody, it's like, dang, girl, we from the same. We grew up in the same spot. No, not really, but you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Same type of tragedy, same type of similar story. Maybe every other 10 person or something, every 5 people you meet.
That's specific.
But it just makes you like, wow, we are, shoot.
I think that's what, Camel was saying is, it's good to have our feelings validated,
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of times, even though there are 8 billion people on this planet and you're surrounded by people so often, if we aren't sharing our anxiety and our fears, we think that we're alone. It feels really lonely, even though you're around all these people, and you feel like you're going through this thing by yourself and you're not. So that's why she's saying, it's good to hear someone else feeling that same stress, and it's helpful to
Oh,
not feel
yeah.
so
It's
alone.
definitely a stressful time right now. Right? Or is it just always stress? Like, just aging is stressful, and it's not, it's stressful.
I'm asking you.
I was the one talking.
Yeah, you
I
were.
was asking you the question, like, do you feel
Do I feel like it's stressful?
that it gets stressful? I mean, you should be able to have more of like a understanding of the way you should be living. But the older we get, I don't know. For me, things are changing, and it changes quickly.
So for me, I'm at a point in my life now where it's getting easier. So
Wow.
uh
Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
I said easier, not easy. It's just getting easier, right?
Yeah.
I know who I am. I know what my purpose is.
Well, I got like 20 kids, so that's probably my hard part right there.
Yeah, well, maybe. I mean,
I can't
that's
down
part of
anybody.
it.
I think everybody's life is hard individually, but just
Sure, I'm not saying my life isn't hard, but it what makes my life easier is I put a lot of stress on myself, right? So anytime I get free time, I fill it with something else, which actually is stressful. And I should take more time for self-care and to have downtime and recharge and all that stuff, but I'm just not built that way. So I just keep adding more and more stuff on. What? It's true. It's a problem, right?
I'm just not built that way. So,
Well, my father's child, he raised me.
But that's a
basically.
blessing, right?
No, not necessarily. It's not good. You got to have balance, right? So I don't have that. My life is imperfect. So it is skewed too much toward work and others.
Well,
so
it
I
seems
do
like
need
you
to,
have energy sometimes. So I said that's a blessing towards most people, and especially our generation nowadays that are so incapable and can't do nothing, and we're so tired.
well, go to bed.
I've got 29 children. I'll never sleep.
Put them to bed. Weren't you giving them melatonin last Friday? You the one that said it.
Why are we telling my business on here?
That's what you said last week.
It's actually a good melatonin that helps with the immune system or something.
That's exactly
it's
what
a
you
good one.
said, right?
It is a good one.
And you told the story about how you tricked him.
Well,
And then
yeah,
you
and it's
fell
been
asleep?
working actually.
Yeah.
They've really been like, especially Jason. the one that's the most stubborn. I'm gonna beat you, and I don't even gotta put it in my mouth anymore. And he's like, but then they'd be trying to fight the sleep.
Yeah.
They came and relaxed with me for a while. Okay, and they're like, no,
They don't want to go to sleep,
it
huh?
ain't the time.
What else do you do? Do you ever you try music? Do you read to them at night? You have a set schedule? Give them a bath, a little lavender.
All that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Which one?
I don't have a schedule or structure right now, and it's part of what is overwhelming me.
Mm.
You know, I wish I could, and I try my best to with what we got. Just take a shower, let's get ready for bed, let's go. you know, let's relax, let's get to where we need to get. That's like a future goal. What you're saying, like the smells. Oh, doesn't it smell nice and relaxing? Read a book or something, or I enjoy telling stories. I like to tell them little stories, and
Well,
they
I
like
bet
them.
they love your stories, right?
Make up a little story before bed.
Mm-hmm.
My mom used to tell some stories, but her stories were like, "Once upon a time, there was an angel." Okay, good night, Mom. Where's the rest of the story? That was the story. Go to bed now. No, I don't think so.
Well, I've heard some of your stories. Your stories are scary.
Mm.
The monster's gonna get you. It's like, wow.
That's the story. The kids are a little bit,
No, but that's during the day though.
No.
No, well.
Sometimes
So
they're
if you don't go to
bedtime
sleep,
stories.
the monster's gonna get you. I think that might have a counter effect. You might be, cutting your own throat on that one.
I am.
But there's things like, even I do, they say things like you shouldn't use your electronics like an hour before bedtime.
You know what? Yeah.
And
I wish, not that I wish, I want to stop wishing. Eventually, I hope to put some of those things in effect because I'm not perfect. So maybe it won't happen because,
you don't
for
have to
me,
be
sometimes
perfect.
life is life. But at the same time, I just don't want to ruin my kids or myself when it's like, better, I know that these things are damaging and stuff. That's what I'm saying about being perfect. Knowing and then not doing. And that's dangerous. That's toxic.
Well, what I would say is don't let your pursuit of perfection allow you to have the paralysis of not doing anything. We're never going to be perfect.
Took me out of the conversation with all the words. I need a dictionary. No, I'm just kidding.
You understood everything I said. Don't act like you're not smart. You're very intelligent.
I never said I wasn't smart. I said a couple of those words got a little bit big on me.
But you still understood them all.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Period.
So I'm just not going to let you put yourself down is all I'm saying. There you go. Give me that pound. It's just a little bit at a time. Like I know I don't make the best choices all the time, but I set my timer on my TV so it'll shut off. And usually I'm asleep before it shuts off. You know what I mean? I've got I've got that thing in the bedroom that lets the aroma out, right? The lavender that's in there.
Yeah.
Which is good. And then the lights.
Mm-hmm.
So now there's different color lights in there. So, you don't have that bright white light. I got that soft purple. You know what I mean? So it's just all things that try to help me to go to bed. And so what are you seeing now?
You know what the best thing is to get into the bed is like, it is being clean and smelling clean sheets. That does make a difference.
Well, that was a public service announcement.
It does make a difference.
It does. Yeah, I was doing a panel 2 years ago on eviction, and the question was, what was it? Something about what's your favorite thing about home? And what my answer was coming home after work, taking a shower, and then crawling into a freshly made bed. Like that's the best feeling, you know? That's it. Thoughts, comments.
I'm like, true, but at the same time, mine would be come home and lay in a nice hot bath with some snacks, maybe a book. I was gonna say a TV, but I would a TV.
But it could
fine.
be a TV.
I know. I just there's like two sides to me. One wants to be real studious, and one's just like, hey, just pop that show on real quick. But I don't even watch them.
No. Man, I tell you, my self-care was so bad when I was still working at the college, right? I had a jacuzzi tub in the other house. And so it's like, oh, you need to use the bath. So it's like, all right, fine, I'll use the bath.
Mm-hmm.
So what I would do is I would bring a small TV, like the size of the monitor, and set it on a chair in the bathroom. I would have my laptop in the bathroom with a bunch of extra towels so I can dry my hand off so I can grade papers and answer emails while I'm in the tub watching TV. Like I was doing too much. It's like it's not even you can't even take time out. I was having surgery on Wednesday and I'm still trying to do a Zoom meeting. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they had to take
no
my phone
comments
from
to
me.
those. Cause what?
They had to take my phone.
Yeah.
And I asked if I could take it into the surgery.
You went live that evening, didn't you?
Yeah.
You had me stressed for you. I was like, well, I think he's gonna take a couple days and just relax. Take it easy.
That's because I'm built for tough. You know what I'm saying? For tough. That's what it is.
We're gonna hope so, Lord.
Hey, you know what? I'm here for as long as I'm here. Yeah, you like that, huh? You saw that. You want some more? I know it's delayed. Like, give me some more of that. 21 gun salute, girl. Want me to pull out the bazookas? Don't make me start flexing.
Well, how do you feel about tonight's show?
Like I feel about every show, Pinky. Fantastic. I enjoy Friday nights. I think it's I'm sure it's good for me. Like I said, I'm a pretty serious person. I'm constantly working.
So I wanted to laugh because laughing is contagious. Let that laugh go weird real quick.
Yeah, normally it is, but I don't know what that was.
That scared. That laugh scared me. I was like,
wow.
Laughing is good. So laugh a little more. Laugh a couple more times. Ha ha hee hee.
Well, I don't know if that constitutes laughing. I mean, Halloween is coming up. Like this girl got demon possessed next to me.
Stop it.
No, you stop it. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm being serious. Like, oh, damn. I'm a little concerned.
No, you stop it.
I can't exactly get up. I'm trapped in here. I'm like, I'm sitting next to a demon. And,
Anyways, I was just trying to fill the room with some laughter.
You filled it with something. I think I peed a little.
Oh.
Wow. Let's do it for you.
Ritual helps. Some of the most successful people wake up and make their beds, then do something else they do every day. Self-care is important. Ritual keeps us on track. Amen to this. For real, Camel. You speaking it too.
I was told.
I believe in making the bed in the morning, even though I don't do it every day. But when you make it every morning, you come back to it, you're like, "Ooh, I'm a peaceful person." That's it's like I gotta lie to myself. Make that bed. Tell yourself you're peaceful, girl. No, I mean, but that is what we have to do to ourselves. It's not even lying. I mean, maybe it is lying because maybe we're messed up in the head already. And they do tell you that you gotta train your brain and say things repetitively, and you'll start to believe it.
Well, you don't know how your day is gonna go. And sometimes you wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Sometimes you wake up and you think I'm gonna have a good day, and then everything goes bad. But if you make that bed, there are days when the thing I accomplished today was I made my damn bed, and it seems really simple, but it really does have impact.
That's been me lately.
I mean, it has impact, right? And then you can start building on it, and it's like, well, because we get down on ourselves.
Ain't nobody gonna tell me I didn't do nothing today. I made my bed.
Hey, that's what it is. I fed myself, right?
I struggled with that one today. Except that's probably why I had a nice time, because this morning, I made the kids. I just, I gotta feed you guys. I was like, get up, go be a good mama. They need to eat. Made them some eggs and some waffles and stuff. You guys hungry? Clean the kitchen real quick. All right, going back. I was watching a movie, a show. Is there excuses? Because that was mine.
But that can be helpful, right?
I just cut you off every word. Huh?
Oh no, it's all good. Whenever you want to talk, it's all good. But I think that is good, right? And you did that, right? So you got up, you made him something to eat. You were able to watch a movie.
Nobody else.
You watched 2 episodes of your show that you've been trying to watch for a while?
Try like 6 or 8 today.
All right. Well, I wasn't trying to tell all your business. But...
It's okay. It was worth it. Like, I felt like I deserved it today because I've been watching the first 2 episodes for the last 2 weeks, trying to, finish this show. And I finally watched it, and it was nice. It was good.
That's funny. That happened to me yesterday.
But I get up, I do what I gotta do, take care of the kids, sit back down, press pause, press play. It's the good thing about hitting pause and play and rewind. I mean, it's hard to enjoy a show like that, but
No, we got to do what we got to do.
Whenever
right?
we actually have the time to be able to sit there, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so today we're gonna have a closing. What's the closing ceremony of the night?
A closing ceremony?
Is it a closing song?
I guess we could have a ritual. Well, it can't be a song because we got copyright issues. So unless you're gonna sing a cappella.
Okay.
Oh Lord have mercy. Go ahead, I'm ready.
Y'all ever been to camp?
Some, I'm sure.
There's a couple songs that they make you sing at camp, right?
Like what?
Kumbaya.
I don't think we want to end the show on a Friday night with Kumbaya.
All right. You don't want the other song either then.
No, what's the other song?
Something about some friends and some gold and some glitters or something.
Friends, gold, and glitter? How does that go? That wasn't a camp song I learned.
I don't even know what it is. It's no glitter was in it. I added the glitter. But
well, you get to do whatever you want. You're a grown ass woman. Go ahead, add that glitter, girl.
Just be safe. I don't know what to say.
Clearly.
Take care of yourself. Be woke. Be safe. Remember that medicine wheel that I didn't describe very well, but look it up on your own.
Yeah, definitely Google it, right? The medicine wheel.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, I think.
Remember about, remind yourself about your children, that one day they will be here to rule the world. And what kind of rulers do you want? What kind of people do you want taking over, Are you doing your part?
That's terrifying.
Are you helping your neighbors?
Are we?
Are you helping your neighbors?
I do.
All right.
Definitely help my neighbors.
I try to help people. I got a lot of luggage right now. So I do my best. You need my help. You got my email. You got my Facebook. I really do what I can. If I can direct you to the right place.
Can't ask for more than that, right?
Yeah, and closed mouths won't get fed. So if y'all think I can read your mind, I gave up on mind reading.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's good.
Good.
Because it's only been a few months.
You look proud too. You're like,
I'm a mind reader. Okay. What am I thinking?
Don't tell my business.
Wrong.
I was actually really good at it.
Wow.
But I'm giving it up for my mental health currently so that I can, take care of myself for a little while. I might come back to it. So
Somebody like the Great Kevorkian.
stop playing with me.
Oh, that's Dr. Death. That's the wrong one.
All right, I really do hope you guys enjoy this show. You enjoy me being here with Mr. Cameron. I hope. Well, that's why I asked for some feedback. Yes, she is on it today. She is the mind reader. Camel, you are getting me today. That's what the song is. Make new friends. Keep the old one is silver and the other's gold.
Oh, I have heard that song.
Get it. And I was just adding some sprinkles and some glitter.
Like I said,
Get
you
it,
can
girl.
do whatever you want.
Camel is feeling my vibes today, and I love it.
That
Thank
is
you.
Good.
I appreciate it. I appreciate the feedback and the validation, girl.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you being here for me tonight.
100%.
Yes.
Oh, are you guys on the road, Camo?
Are you
If
on
you
the
are,
road?
hopefully safe travels. Well, we wait and
All
see
right.
if she answers that.
We'll wait. But I have to wake up early in the morning for a football game. We in the playoffs.
Where's the game at?
We up here at the North Perry, what they call it? The swamp. They call it the swamp.
Are they playing a good team or a bad
Against Kingston. So we'll see. I don't know. It's a playoff. We hoping we win, but we hoping. Genoa's will be next week. Will be next weekend on my birthday. I don't know why I was gonna keep that a secret. I was like, on my birthday.
Yeah, you know you weren't gonna keep.
You know, I'll be another year older, so that's something to think about. You know, how do I want to bring in this next year? You know.
Ooh, yeah, yeah. You should share that next week.
Yeah,
we
it's
know
gonna
how
be
you
something to
plan
share.
on. What's your reflection on that? How is your next year gonna be? How's 42 gonna be?
It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can't wait to hear all about it. You want to sign us off tonight?
I'm Sabrina.
I am Marwan. This is
the Conduit. You know what it is.
Yeah, we do. All right. Safe travels, Camo and Banjo. Be safe on your travels.
Make
Keep
new
making
friends.
your impact in the world. Absolutely.
Keep the old.
Absolutely.
Silver and gold. All right, y'all. We got to get out of here.
Yep, that's right.
Thank you for watching.
For sure. You got to let me end the show first before, you know, going crazy.